Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you are all doing well. Very good morning, afternoon, evening. Welcome, welcome. Strody, good to see you, mate. Kane, good to see you. Ian Ross, welcome back. Admiral Drip, good to see you. Visheth Lang, good to see you. Ronnie Rockstar, welcome. Zach Aviation, good to see you. Does track IR affect performance and X-Plane in Microsoft Flight Simulator? You may lose like a frame or two here. I wouldn't necessarily say it's track IR causing it. It's probably just the fact that you're moving your head within the simulator, which is making the simulator render in more things. But I wouldn't say the track IR itself loses any frames. I will say this, though, however, when I was doing a little bit of experimenting with track IR and Tobii Eye Tracker, I did notice that Tobii Eye Tracker, while running, I lost about 5% of my simulator just overall because it was just so demanding as a background program in the sim. So keep that in mind. I haven't really noticed anything like that with track IR. The only thing you'll really notice is that when you start to move your head, it may, because again, it has to render certain things in. But Harry, good to see you, man. Aviation Blaze, welcome. Semper Buffo, good to see you. Greg Elwell, welcome. Benjamin Lapman, good to see you. Jacob Smith, good to see you. College Dude, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. MHS, good to see you. Henry Stickman, good to see you, man. Winter Splash, welcome. Andy, good to see you. Leonard, good to see you. Tenure to Mobile, welcome back. AJ, good to see you, my friend. Always streaming when I'm working. Hey, man, Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, I do my best to try and get... I actually think we're one of the only, like, bigger flight sim channels that streams on the weekend. So, as much as I'd love to have my weekends off, I understand that there's the days where everybody is usually home, and it gives people a lot more of an opportunity to watch the stream. Not only watch the stream, but participate in the streams as well, which is huge. So thanks for being here, AJ. Appreciate you, my man. Flyboy, good to see you. Been a minute, man. I hope all is well, dude. Good to see you back. I know you're a busy man. Welcome back. Hope all is well, dude. Finally back from a month of travel. Holy spotting. Good to see you, man. CSRA. Good to see you, my friend. Sleepless 51. Welcome. My name is Cody. Good to see you. Zach Aviation. Welcome. Steve Arrow. Good to see you. Morgus. Good to see you. Bogdan Vlogs. Good to see you. Are deliveries on Microsoft Flight Simulator free? If you're running it on PC, yes. If you're running it on Xbox, no, unfortunately. What's going on with the loading process here? We didn't get any like baggage loaders or anything. I'm kind of lost as to how the airplane is going to be boarding here, but we'll figure it out momentarily. I don't know why boarding passengers now. Interesting. But we don't have anything to board the passengers. I wonder how they're going to get here. Anyways, whatever. I am running a GSX profile. Pardon me. I am running a GSX profile for this airport, so I'm not quite sure what's going on as far as that. There isn't jet bridges, right here, chat? There's not supposed to be any jet bridges. Let me just make sure that it's actually loading jet bridges. Yeah, no. Whoa, shit. There definitely shouldn't be any jet bridges because the jet bridges are over here. Weird. I don't know how... request stairs? You shouldn't have to request stairs, Aviation Blaze. Like I said, I'm using a GSX profile, so it should bring them in. I don't even see... I mean, I guess those would... I think these are just static stairs that come with the scenery. I don't think those are actually... And once we've requested boarding, you can't really just request stairs afterwards. Weird. Air stairs. Oh, you know what? True. Ryanair fashion. Hold on. We probably have to go inside the airplane and get the air stairs out. I didn't even think about that. Let's go FS Actions and ground services. Would it be in here? Jetway, stairs... Well, I always want it to be jetway, but I thought we could... Where are, like, the air stairs? Jetway in. So maybe I have to do that, and then I have to do air stairs extend? Would that be it? Let's see if that's... Oh, maybe that's what we had to do. We've got the proper Ryanair air stairs coming in now. Look at that. Fancy dancy. Beautiful. Cool. Look at that. Is this a paid plane? Yes, this is a paid airplane. This is the PMDG 737-800. You can put exclamation point. Nightbot should be in here. You should be able to put exclamation point aircraft. That should populate that for you. Anyways, okay, well, we got the air stairs out. Weird. I don't know. I'm not seeing like any passengers or anything boarding. I don't know, man. I probably... Like I said, I had to delay the stream by 15 minutes. I was having all kinds of scenery issues today. I don't know what was going on with the scenery, but it wasn't loading properly. I actually had to uninstall, re-download, reinstall. So I don't know, weird things going on today. I don't know what exactly is going on. It's not So stairs disabled, boarding passengers now, but I don't see a single passenger on board. It also didn't ask me if I wanted to, it also never asked me if I wanted to board like like how it usually does, where you board the crew and stuff like that. Very weird. It's possible to put your KLS GSX profile in the Discord because I have fixed all of mine, but LAS seems to be weird. I don't run any special profile for LAS, man. I literally run the one that's on flightsim.to. That is what I do now. Click boarding packs now. I don't think you can do anything. Boarding passengers now. Yeah, you can just click on it. It really doesn't do anything. It just removes it. But anyways, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully we'll get a bus that shows up or something like that. I would assume we get a bus that shows up. I don't know what it's like landing at boarding at Stansted here, but hopefully we'll get a bus that shows up. Anyways, welcome aboard, friends. Thanks for coming to hang out. If you missed the stream yesterday, you might want to check that one out. We went and checked out the new scenery that was released in the US with Phoenix, BM World, and AM Sim Phoenix International. Was a great stream. It is normally a bus at Stansted. Okay, cool. Well, maybe we'll see if a bus shows up. Think GSS might struggle with the air stairs extended from this plane, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. It didn't bring any stairs up, so I guess it assumes that we're just going to be loading that way. So, anyways, let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll. I believe we've got ETC on today as well, so we'll get this bad boy programmed ready. Let's get our battery switched to the on position. We'll go ahead and get the ground power on as well. That'll bring the aircraft to life. We'll flip this to bat bus. We'll leave that on ground power. Beautiful. Let's get the ADIRS or IRS, set to the nav position, left side and right side. Beautiful. Continue our flows down here. Everything looks good there. Everything looks good over here. We'll go and get some panel brightness up on this guy. Beautiful. We'll arm our emergency exits. Chime only to the on position. Go and get some window heat on. Good. Hydraulic pumps can stay off. Probe heats can stay off as well. Let's go ahead and set our pressurization panel. We're going up to 31,000 feet today, I believe. So plug in 310 for the pressurization panel. Trim air is on. Packs are off. Isolation valve is open. Engine bleeds and APU bleed are in the off position. Beautiful. Let's come down here. Let's start working on some stuff with the aircraft. Let's get these guys all up. I'm going to turn these guys all down a little bit. That should be good like that. Good. I'm going to come back all the way down here. We'll set a little bit of panel brightness up here as well. Beautiful. Cool. Down here, let's go to FS Actions. First things first, we'll go to the fuel payload page. On today's flight, we are looking for 5.9. We'll actually call it 6.0 because it's so close. 6.0 on the fuel, which gives us about 28%, 28.7. Return, we're looking for a zero fuel weight today of, where are we? 61.9. 61.9. We'll go ahead and populate that. Beautiful. That looks good to me. Wonderful. 177 passengers. Almost a full airplane today, so that's good. Return. We'll go to FMC. We'll go to pause in it. We're sitting on the ground. ESGG. We'll go ahead and throw that to our reference airport. That is not where we are. We're at EGSS. Sorry. Almost messed that one up. There we go. We'll go to next page. We'll grab our left GPS position. We'll come back. We'll set that. We'll go to our route. We're going EGSS over to, where are we going today? We're going to Frankfurt. Hahn, never been there. EDFH. So that'll be a lot of fun. We do have a company route, so we'll activate and execute that. Our call sign today, Ryanair 9 Victor Golf. Good. We'll populate that. We'll send that into there. Wonderful. Cool. That all looks good. We still don't have any passengers boarding, so I'm just wondering if it's like bugged out, like we're not going to get any passengers. There's no way that all of our cargo is going to end up being loaded before the passengers are loaded, so it may be one of those things where it's bugged out.
Getting ready to fly Frankfurt to New York. I hope you're not planning to do the typical Ryanair landing, but it would be a sin not to. Am I right?
Hopefully not. Hopefully we don't have the usual Ryanair landing. Huge no floaties to Cal. Enjoy your flight, my friend. That's a long one. Enjoy that one, dude. Thanks for coming to hang out today. Really do appreciate you, man. Hope you're having a great, sounds like you're having a great week. Get to do that stuff, so that's absolutely awesome. Okay, that's all looking good. I'm happy with that. That's good. If we go back over here, we can see that we've got Essex approach on 120625. 120625. Good. We'll program that in here. 120625. Good. We'll flip that. I'm wondering if I just don't have the proper GSX profile in here, bear with me here for a sec. I'm going to see if we can do this quickly. Let's go to GSX profiles and we're going to go EGSS. Good. We'll populate this one. It's download now. Download. Does it say I have this? It says latest version downloaded. Okay, let me go here. Let me open this up here. Let me come over here. Let me go to the EGSS. We'll put it in here. It says replace. Gonna replace it. Okay, we'll close that. We'll close that. I'm gonna restart GSX. We're gonna go restart Sólríkt. Okay, let's see how this goes now. Let's go to GSX. We'll let that restart itself. I don't know if that's what it is. Ryanair, does this mean we're going to see an accident today? Hopefully not. Hopefully not, but we'll see. I haven't been doing anything, keep off and on every time I set it. What's that? I probably missed it. Cap, I'm having trouble with the parking brake on the 737. It won't set the parking brake. It keeps going off and on. Sounds like you maybe have a conflicting... something going on, some type of conflicting something. Okay, sim brief, okay. Okay, good. It knows we have 177 passengers. That's all set. Let's go ahead and go request boarding. Okay, that's going to populate everybody up. I see everybody loading up here. Still don't see like a passenger bus or anything going on. I see these guys are driving up like normal. I wonder if it's just like this gate has like an issue with it or something like that. Because still, no air stairs, no nothing. You would think that it would draw like some air stairs and it would start like the boarding process like that. But again, it doesn't look like it wants to board. It says boarding passengers now. Okay, yeah, it's boarding. It's bugged out. It's boarding all of the passengers in like half a second, so that's fine. We'll just restart Sólríkt. I guess the GSX is bugged out for here, so we'll just use it for pushback and departure. How about that? We'll flip you over to Jetway. We'll retract those. Good. There we go. That's doing its thing. Okay, cool. And then we can come down here. We've already boarded everything, so go return. We'll go to ground services. Doors, and we will close, and close. Make sure all the doors are closed. Okay, cool. Did you go into the settings and say parking has no jetway? I didn't think we had to do that. I'll see if it says. Customize airport position. Parking has a BGL jetway, it says. No jetway. What if we put no jetway and we hit apply? Would that work maybe? I don't know. We can try this again. We'll go sim brief okay. Alright, good. It knows that. Now if we go to GSX, we prepare for boarding. Request boarding. Ah, there's the air stairs right there. You're right, that might have been the issue. Why would I, with a paid profile, not paid profile, with a GSX profile though, would you actually really need to do all those things? I usually thought like when you have a GSX profile, it usually has all of these in properly set. Good call on that though. Yeah. ACAP tower controller and EDFH later. Nice. Awesome. Very, very cool. Had the issue last night with GSX kept giving me a jetway connection already present or something. Yeah, that's really weird. That's really weird. The whole airport scenery might have an issue. I don't think it's updated in a while. Maybe the GSX profile is conflicting with it. Something weird is going on. That's for sure. Okay, well, it looks like we're going to lower... Okay, well, there we go. It looks like the bus is coming now, so that's exactly what was going on, I guess. So thank you, whoever pointed that one out. That is absolutely awesome. Looks like we got a PDC. Yes, we did get a PDC. Nice. Cleared off of runway 22 via the CLN 2 Echo Squawk 6 next frequency 12065. Port aircraft type and stand number when ready for pushback. All right, cool. So we're pretty much good to go now. So what we can do is we can come down here. We can go to our departure page. We are planning for the CLN 2 Echo. CLN 2 Echo out of runway 22. We'll execute that. Good. We'll go to our route page. We'll scroll through the route. We'll make sure that everything looks good, which it does. We'll go to arrivals. We'll go ahead and check the weather here.
Yeah, need to check approach. We need to know if Sasha is still on his 2-mile final.
Yes.
Chinese food and street tacos were wonderful, and
Nice.
Gianfranco got stopped at the border.
Uh-oh.
I told him that he needs to shower thoroughly after a live fire range day.
Huge snow floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very much for supporting the streams. Really do appreciate you as always, my man. Thank you. Huge stuff, Floaty C2. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you, dude. Okay, for the arrivals, which way does it have us coming in? I think it has us coming in on runway 21. What is that? Runway 21? Yeah, that is runway 21. Okay, so we're going to be on the Ropu 3 Alpha arrival. Ropu 3 Alpha. Ropu 3 Alpha, good. We're going to select the ILS 21, and I don't know if we want to take it on a VIA. I don't think we need to take it on a VIA. We'll go to, where's the approach? So the approach takes us in like this. What are the VIAs? Hahn or Ropov. So no, we don't have to take it via any VIAs. And if we go to our approach, we're going to go to ILS 21. We'll pin that. And no, we'll just leave it the way that it is. We don't need to take it via any, so we'll go ahead and execute that. Good. Let's go to our legs page. Let's scroll through here and we'll make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities. We did have one. We'll fix that. And there we go. Cool. Everything looks good. I'm happy with that. Wonderful. Let's go to the init ref. Let's plug in some numbers here. So we've got our zero fuel weight today of 61.9. On the burn, we plan to burn 3.5, which is going to give us a reserve of 2.4. We'll go ahead and throw that up into there. Sorry, 2.6, I guess is what it would be. 2.6, we'll populate that. Good. Cost index today, our usual 35. We're looking for a cruise level of 310, 31,000 feet. Average wind component up at 31,000 feet. Chat will be 253 at 49. I think we have a tailwind on the way there, headwind on the way back. Transition altitude, definitely not 18,000 feet. I believe it's 7,500 feet as the ATIS suggests. So we'll plug in 7,500 feet. We'll go to N1 limits here today. No need to do a D-rate. We'll just leave everything the way that it is. 98.9 on the takeoff. That's all set fine. I'm happy with that. We'll go to takeoff. Flaps will be set to 5 degrees. Our CG weight today, 19.1, which gives us a trim value of 5.55. And then we'll leave our V-speeds blank for now. I think the crew has boarded. There we go. We've even got the Ryanair little crew bus. So they have boarded. And we're just waiting for the passengers to arrive now. So everything's looking good. So if I missed anybody in chat, please feel free to say hello now. Good to see everybody here. Who has a good MDW scenery? Going to grab the SRQ from Vertical Sim. SRQ is good. MDW, Chicago Midway, I think that is. KMDW, isn't that Midway? Derzecki Design has a Chicago Midway. It is really well done. A little bit heavy on performance, but it is a great scenery. It does really, really good. Someone was asking on a stream the other day how you know what your fuel burn is. Can you show us that? Sure. So for me, the actual fuel burn, I can show you here on SimBrief. So if you look at SimBrief, you go to the new SimBrief, if you will. If you scroll a little bit down, you have your briefing preview. If you go show details, that will give you kind of like the old school SimBrief OFP. To figure out fuel burn, you have to scroll all the way down, and then you're going to see this information here. So you've got your EFOB, which stands for estimated fuel on burn, and you've got PBurn, which stands for predicted fuel burn. So what you do is EFOB means at Stansted we should have 5.7. I think I put in 6, but we've got 5.7 tons, so 5,700 kilograms of fuel. And if you just, your correlation is, you can see how much your P burn ends up being. And if you just scroll all the way down, you should see that this is your estimated fuel on board and this is your burn. I usually flip these numbers. So I think, what did I select here? I selected for P burn, let me go back. Let me go to performance. What did I burn? So yeah, so I flipped those numbers. So on the plan, I put 3.5. I added a little bit of extra fuel. And then our cost index was, sorry, not cost index, our reserve was 2.6. So if you actually look at the numbers, what I end up doing a lot of the time is I end up flipping the numbers. So it says that our burn should be 2.7 and we should land with a reserve of 3.3. So I basically just flipped those numbers. So I put burn of 3.5, reserve of 2.6. You don't have to be super accurate with these numbers. The airplane, if you're not, the airplane will just say, you'll see it all the time. It pops up a message down here saying reserve fuel or something like that. So that's why I usually like to put the reserves a little bit less, because then it stops that little message from popping up constantly saying, you know, using reserve fuel, using reserve fuel. You could theoretically just put whatever you want up here. Like you could put 5 and you could put a reserve of 1, and then your airplane would never ever yell at you that you've got a reserve. But that's kind of why I decide to use those numbers and I flip them, like stuff like that. So yeah, highly suggest learning SimBrief. I may end up doing like a little tutorial one day just on how I navigate SimBrief, because I mean, if you look at this is like, there's a lot of information here, man. Like I totally understand how some people might get a little bit, you know, it's again, I don't use the cost index that they give me. I usually go with a cost index of 35. We can start using the cost index that they start providing, but it usually ends up being, I think at a cost index of 14 at 31,000 feet, we'd probably end up cruising at like Mach 0.74, which isn't very realistic and would also be add about, you know, 15-20 minutes onto every flight. So but I may end up doing a little tutorial on SimBrief one day, just because there's so many people I think that are unfamiliar with kind of how it works, and I think it's a great little tool, to be honest with you. I absolutely love it. Do I need Navigraph to make a proper flight? No. You can make a proper flight using the default simulator data. Navigraph helps, like 110%. Navigraph will help you in that process, but you don't necessarily need it per se, if you will. But there we go. We are boarding now. Thank you to whoever said, you know, to change the thing. I appreciate you. I'm going to have a look at that for all the airports that end up having like that weird issue. I'm assuming it's just because it doesn't have a proper like gate thing. So yeah. Hello, Captain. How good is the EDFH scenery? It's pretty good. I mean, it's Frankfurt Hahn. It's more of like a, I don't know. I've never flown in there, but I'm gathering that it's more of like a, it looks more of like a cargo airport than anything. But yeah, it should be good. It should be good, man. Nothing is really required, but I would say SimBrief and Navigraph are essential. I would agree with Flyboy's comment right there. Yes, it definitely makes the process much easier. Much easier. Yeah. Is there an event here, Cap? So many Ryanair. Those are static airplanes. A lot of the airplanes that you're seeing right now are static. There are some VATSIM airplanes sprinkled in between this, but the scenery does a really good job of kind of having static airplanes all around some gates and stuff. Yeah. Both are free to use. Navigraph as a subscription if you want to use it for it to always be updated. Yes, exactly. Very, very true. Yeah. Actually, I think Navigraph, I don't know if Navigraph is free. I think you need to pay no matter what for Navigraph. Even to get like moving maps and stuff like that, I think you need to pay. I think no matter what, Navigraph is a paid subscription, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Is this the scenery with dodgy terrain levels? I think so. Southern Aviator. I haven't landed here in a while or departed, but I do think that the runway is a little bit of a roller coaster. We'll see, man. Cap, were you shocked when you about the death of Matt Davies? Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Just tuning in, looking forward to today's flights behind the skies. Welcome aboard, man. Hope all's well, dude. Good to see you. What do you think about the Antonov 225? Really cool. Really, really cool airplane, man. Very hands-on, very difficult, but a very, very cool airplane nonetheless. Yeah, a lot of fun to fly, man. Blue Crayon, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome aboard. Leonard Harris, good to see you. He kept on my way to EGSS to hype the ground crew for a dance. They've been a bit bland lately. I agree, Equa. We haven't had a dance in, man, feels like forever. He kept, I'm glad I made it to before the end. Good to see you, 787 Gamer. Welcome back, my friend. Hope all is well. Again, this is freeware scenery, chat. I highly suggest picking up this scenery. If you're looking for somewhere to fly in Europe that is a little bit different than, let's say, your usual London Heathrow or Gatwick or something like that. I mean, free scenery, it's incredible. It's payware quality scenery. Somebody just mentioned that the terrain level is a little bit weird. I would agree with you on that one. So, yeah. I can't trust SimBrief. Flight level exaggerated and block fuel is never enough. Are you making sure you're choosing the right airplane, Charles? Block fuel should always be enough, man. You should never be running out of fuel with whatever SimBrief gives you. SimBrief even has like a contingency fuel section, so you should never be running out of fuel. I'm gonna guess that might be a user error. You should never be running out of fuel when it comes to SimBrief. I don't know what airplane you're flying, but you have to make sure that you select the aircraft type in the proper drop-down menu. I have never run out of fuel. No, unless the only thing that I can think of just off the top of my head, you're using kilograms in SimBrief and pounds in the simulator, or vice versa. You're using pounds on SimBrief and kilograms in the simulator, and that's causing your issue. I have done that once, and that was the only time that we almost ran out of fuel. Do you guys remember that? I think we landed with like 100 kilograms or something.
For Daisy's treat fund. Feeling
Hey.
the surgery meds still.
Jordan, huge no floaties to you, man. I hope you're feeling better, my man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very much for supporting the streams. Are you still in the hospital, man, or are you back at home recovering? Thanks for your support, man. Appreciate you, dude. The only issue with the scenery is the terrain. The airport itself is great, but it hasn't been updated in a while. Yes, correct. SimBrief always seems to leave me with tons of extra fuel. Yeah, I always have more than enough. Yeah, for sure. What is my name? My name is Kyle, K-Y-L-E. I only go close to running out because I went around twice, then I had to do an alternate. Yep, that would definitely lead for sure, man. At home recovering? Nice, dude. At least you're on the road to recovery, my man. The road to recovery. I have to study it more. Thanks, Cap. No worries, Charles. Yeah, you definitely shouldn't be running out of fuel, man. That's for sure. Hey, Cap, how do you fix your GSX profile? I only have 2 to 3 gates available on GSX when I land. Antoine, download a profile. So if you go to flightsim.to, you should be able to find a profile for the airport. If not, GSX should still pick up every gate. I don't know why you're only having 1 or 2 gates. That's a little bit weird, Antoine. But yeah, your PC's acting up. Restarting it always fixes the problem. There you go. Yeah, you can always do a fresh restart. That usually helps, absolutely. Just waiting for the last couple passengers to board. At least we get to board today. Both airports, we're going to be boarding out of a bus. So the deboarding process should be pretty quick on both ends. Here in Stansted and in Frankfurt. We should also get a nice like sunset arrival, I think, for the flight back into Stansted. Because of this time change, it leaves us with like 2 weeks of flying in Europe. This is real time, by the way, right now, guys. So real time, real weather. So 4:45, we should, maybe it might be a night flight, but we should probably get the return flight just as like kind of like sunsetting or stuff like that. So I cannot engage Command A after takeoff, even with flight director, LNAV, VNAV, auto throttle. Any ideas? Either a conflicting button or something's going on with like your sensitivities. Your yoke is constantly having like a slight movement on it or something like that. All right, we're good to go. Let's go upstairs. Let's get the aft fuel pump on. We'll go ahead and spool up the APU. We'll jump outside. We'll listen to the APU spooling. Beautiful. How much is a Phoenix in CAD? Ooh, I think it's like 70. It's 50 pounds, like 65 or 70 CAD, something like that. You plan to fly the 900? Dude, we spent like almost a month flying the 900. We'll be back in the 900 for sure. Yeah. Do you know if there's a way to connect for Flite? I don't know if you do it through Bluetooth. Go and check for some tutorials. There's definitely some tutorials up there. But, yeah, I don't... I know there's a way to connect it to the simulator. I don't know how to do that, but yeah. What CAD approach are we doing? We're just doing an ILS approach today. It's CAVIC conditions in Frankfurt, so it should be beautiful. We could probably even go visual, to be honest with you. All right, APU gen is on and available. We'll select that. APU bleed comes on. Duct pressure comes alive. Wonderful. Let's get the rest of our fuel pumps on. Let's go and get our logo light on. Let's get our anti-collision light on. Let's go and get our hydro pumps on. We'll go ahead and... remove the ground power. We'll come down here. We'll go to return. We'll go to ground services. Remove the ground power, please. Thank you. And we will remove the wheel chocks. Thank you. Let's tune to SX approach, which we're already on, so that's good. We'll turn up our sounds. And we have to set our squawk code today. 6461. 6461. Turn that on and reporting for him so that he can see us. Good. And we are at stand 6-2 Romeo. And we've got ATIS information. Juliet.
Spirit 1145, descent towards altitude 3.
Hey, my flight simulator is crashing all the time, but I don't know why, because I have scenery, a very massive PC and stuff like that. Can you help me, please? Again, Erin, extremely... I understand that you're having issues, but like, I don't... What can I possibly do on my end, man? I have absolutely no clue what type of computer you have. I have no clue how your installation goes. I understand you need help, man, but if you think about what exactly am I going to be able to do from my house to help you, it makes it extremely difficult, man. I don't know. Off the top of my head, you may need to do a fresh install. Try removing your community folder, renaming your community folder, moving the community folder in a different location, launching the sim. I mean, there's a million different things, dude. Honestly, if your simulator is having problems, I suggest going over to the Microsoft Flight Simulator forums, searching the forums, trying to figure out exactly what's going on and trying to pinpoint it with somebody else that's having that same problem. On my end, it makes it almost impossible. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't, what am I going to be able to do, man, from my end, dude, other than tell you to uninstall and reinstall the simulator? I don't, there's not much that I can do from my end, man. I get it, it's frustrating, but there's nothing that I'm going to be able to do from my end, right? Like, it's, you got to, if you're having issues and you got to figure it out, man. There's not really anything a streamer is going to be able to do to fix your problems. It's, you got to do some research for yourself, man. It's got to be, it's got to be on you. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate. I get it, but it's yeah. S6 approach, very good evening, Ryanair 9 Victor Golf stand 6-2 Romeo with information Juliet. Push and start, please.
Statewi.
All right, he wants us to stand by.
Gone through lock there, 10 riding 285 to establish.
Antoine, thanks so much for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties coming with the $2. Says, can you fix my roof from computer? Yes.
Golf stand 6-2 right, push and start approved.
Push and start approved. Ryanair 9 Victor Golf, thanks. Like, I wish I could help, man, but I just, like, you know, there's not much that I can do, man. When it comes to simulators and it comes to, you know, that type of stuff, it's, yeah. You gotta do your own due diligence, and you gotta check it for yourself, man, because otherwise it's nearly impossible for me to pinpoint an issue. Thank you very much, Antoine, for the donation, man. Appreciate you, dude. You got buddy stream an hour early, daylight savings time in North America. I mean, like, dude, we could sit here till we're blue in the face and tell him to do this and tell him to do that, but I have no clue what's going on with his system. I have no clue what's going on with his install. I have no clue what's going on with his simulator, his PC. There could be so many options. Simulator crashing could be overheating. Make sure you have a proper fan curve on. I don't, there's literally a million options and 100 different reasons that it could be, that could be causing some issues, man. I wish I could help more than I could. I always feel like I'm being a little bit rude or something when, like, somebody asks me for help and I tell them, like, listen, dude, I don't fucking know, you know? Like, I really, truly don't know. Like I said, it's extremely difficult unless, like, I'm there and I'm witnessing the PC having issues. It's nearly impossible for me to pinpoint exactly what's going on. If the simulator's just shutting off and crashing, I would either assume it's probably a power management issue, it's a heat issue, or it's an incompatible something. Your hard drive, your, I don't know, man, graphics card, CPU, drivers are out of date. There's just, the list is endless. Endless, endless, endless. We're going to go tail left here on this one. All right, let's go ahead and release the park brakes. Good. Beautiful. Good. Upstairs, that's on. Everything's looking good. We're going to flip you to APU gen. That's all set. APU bleed is on. Duct pressure's alive. Engine number 2 over to ground. Start valve open. N2 percentage is rising. There we go. I just, you know, I feel bad, man. Like, trust me, I've been there, dude. I've been in that position many years ago. I've been in that position where, like, something breaks on the simulator and it's just, you feel like no matter what you do, you can't get it fixed. But I just, you know, there's nothing that, like, a streamer or myself personally is going to be able to do to fix it, man. You got to go to the forums. You got to do the research. You got to figure it out, man. It's just one of those things, dude.
Was there 894 ready for taxi?
Is there a way you can troubleshoot my PC? Cap seems to be running a little slow. I wish, man. I wish. Captain doesn't know that's why he's friends with Dan and Les. Exactly. Touche. Les, Dan, fix it, please. Jesus. Soren coming in with the 500 Danish kronen. Oh shit, I didn't realize we were pushing back into somebody. What the hell is he doing? What in the front door, chat? Okay, well, let's go ahead and stop here. Just stop and complete. Yeah, go forward so we're not running into him.
Hi Captain, you fly Scandinavian this weekend.
Soren, huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for your support, dude. Engine number 1 over the ground. Thank you very, very much for supporting the stream, Soren. Appreciate you guys. Can you figure out what that is in CAD? Soren's all the way up on that leaderboard. We need to figure out what we need to add there. Soren, huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for the support, dude. That is extremely, extremely kind, dude. Appreciate you. My CPU fan curve is at 100%, at 50% load, because my PC has real cooling issues with Flight Sim Fine every other game. Yeah, I can agree with that one. I've got a pretty aggressive fan curve on as well. We'll introduce fuel number 1. I've got a pretty aggressive fan curve, and it usually keeps my components under and around 60 degrees. So I usually do that as well. Another 98 added on to the... okay, thank you. So 98 is going to put them at... What is that, dude? 494? Sorry. Yeah, 494. 494 for the month. Quick math. 494. Soren, you're an absolute madman. Thank you very, very much for the support, man. I truly do appreciate you, dude. That is unbelievably kind. Thank you, man. Running away with it this month, Soren. Running away with it, my friend. Huge no floaties, dude. Thank you very, very much. This is real life Ryanair ups, crashes and all. Exactly. All right, flaps 5 degrees. I'm going to try and get out of here before that. I didn't know that aircraft had pushed back. I just assumed that we'd got clearance and we're good to go. Yours usually around mid-60s to 70s. Yeah, nothing with that. 90s with Microsoft. Jeez. Hey, I'm currently doing Transavia Rotterdam to Innsbruck and back. Nice. That's a cool flight, dude. That is a cool flight. We need to go back to Innsbruck. It's been a little bit. We need to go and do some circle to lands. All right, Yacht Emperor's coming on. Probe Heat's coming on. We'll flip you to Gen 1. We'll get Gen 1 and 2 online. APU goes off. Start switches to continuous packs are on. APU bleed is off. Auto. 31,000 set and checked. Everything looks good up top there. I'm happy with those numbers. Trim value today, 568. So go ahead and set our trim value. Put it to like just past 5.5. Should be good right about there. And we got our V speeds 39, 41, and 50. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and upstairs. We're good to go. Cool. And we'll let Essex Approach know that we are ready to taxi runway 22 out of apron, where are we? Apron Delta. Essex Approach Ryanair 9 Victor Golf, apron Delta, ready to taxi runway 22.
With our Victor Golf contact Stansted Tower on 123.8, goodbye.
123.8, thanks. Alright, Stansted Tower has jumped on, so we'll go tune to him, 123.8. Soren has a question. Sorry. What was Soren's question? Cap, can you fly Scandinavian this weekend? No. Unfortunately not this weekend. As much as I want to say yes, no Scandinavian this weekend. I've already got the... if you guys weren't around, I've already got the schedule for this weekend. I'll quickly show you guys here. So today we've got EGSS Stansted to Frankfurt Hahn back to Stansted. On Saturday, we're flying Jet 2. Saturday, we're flying Jet 2 from Stansted to Lanzarote, which is about a 4.5 hour flight. On Sunday, we're flying Ryanair again from Lanzarote to Marseille, which is about a 3.5 hour flight. And then on Monday, we're doing Marseille to Brussels South Airport or something like that. I don't know. It's an airport that was suggested to me over to LIP, which I forgot as well, somewhere in Italy, Ryanair on Monday. So I actually went through and I wanted to fly some different routing this week, different places, instead of kind of doing the Charleroi. Thank you, yes. That's the plan for this weekend. But that being said, so next week, not next week, sorry, the week after, we can definitely look at doing some Scandinavian ops. Thanks for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Hey, Gab, do you standard fueling or non-standard? What do you mean? I just fuel through the through the EFB or through the Bologna. Thank you. I just fuel through the FMC. I don't know what you mean by standard or non-standard. Jet 2 to Lanzarote. That's one of my favorite routes. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, looking forward to it, man. Somebody needs to beat that Soren donate. Who is rich? Jesus. If you're ever over the trim wheel, you can see the value if you hover over. Yeah, well, I mean, you can always see it right here, too. It's the numbers right there. Sunset Tower, good evening, Ryanair 9 Victor Golf with Juliet. We are at Apron Delta Radio Taxi 22.
Ryanair 9 Victor Golf Taxi, holding plane Sierra 1 for runway 22 via Delta Hotel Sierra.
Delta Hotel Sierra, holding point Sierra 1, runway 22, Ryanair 9 Victor Golf. Right.
For the station calling you a block.
Delta
8232 ready for taxi.
Sierra 1, Delta Hotel Sierra 1. Good.
Via Bravo East, Hotel and Romeo.
How come we don't stream X-Plane anymore? X-Plane's just not up to my standards, man, right now. It's not that I'll never be back in X-Plane, just currently right now, X-Plane is just not up to my standards, man. Yeah. We're using the Jet 2 holiday livery too. So it's not the regular like chrome, red and chrome kind of livery. We're using the vacations livery. So where do you change your units pounds to kilograms? In the airplane, Chris, or on SimBrief? Oh boy, there's one of the first little issues with the terrain. Did you miss the Zebo? No, I have the PMDG. Yeah. I got PMDG, man. The Euro white and blue is mid, in my opinion. It's not bad. Yeah. Or more precisely, mouse over it and wait. Will it actually show that? That's weird. Louis, 3 months. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. ZCap, love the content. Thanks so much, Louis. Appreciate you, my friend. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Very kind, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What was my favorite aircraft to fly in the sim? Probably this one or the Phoenix 320. I really enjoy both of them. They're both a lot of fun to fly. Yeah. All right, this is going to be Sierra 1. So we'll make our right turn here. Maybe we can look at doing that one again, Diego. But like I said, I've already kind of got this week planned. So that's the plan for this week. We're not really going to change it. Euro flights again next week? No, we do 1 week in North America, South America type deal, and then 1 week over here in Europe and this part of the world.
Victor Golf, surface wind 180.16 knots, 501, runway 2G, clear takeoff.
Sierra 1, 22 cleared for takeoff. Ryanair 9 Victor Golf, thanks. All right, landing lights on, runway turnoffs on, strobe lights on. Oh boy, strobe lights on, wing lights on. Good. We're all lit up, chat. We're ready to rock and roll.
With 8904, welcome back. Contact Stansted radar 120.625.
Yes. The ground slope is a little bit weird here, chat, but nonetheless, we will make it work. All right, joystick cam is going on. Yoke cam is on. Beautiful. Let's go throttles up to 50%.
120.65.
It also helps if you usually engage your flight directors. It usually helps big time. And auto throttle. VNAV, LNAV. Chrono is on. And Toga, let's go flying, chat. Takeoff power set. Checked.
V1, rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
You're up.
Ryanair 9 Victor Golf, contact Stansted radar on 120.65.
120.65, thanks for TC. We'll see you soon, Ryanair 9 Victor Golf.
Easy 232, first wind 170.12 knots.
Okay. Over to Essex approach. Let's go flaps up, position 1.
Right level 160.
Jesus, this thing just took off like a rocket ship.
Flight 250 degrees, descent from 110.
Essex radar, very good evening, Ryanair 9 Victor Golf 3800.
Standby brake, runner 212, vectoring arms approach, runway 25, turn left heading at 250 degrees, descent, flight level 110.
Repeat please, Ryanair 212.
Runner 212, vectoring island approach, runway 25, turn left heading 250 degrees, descent, flight level 110.
IRS 25, turn left 250, descent 110, Ryanair 212.
Thank you. Runner 9 Victor Golf. Report your passing altitude, climb now, flight level 110.
Passing 4,000 feet, we'll climb now 110, Ryanair 9 Victor Golf.
Good evening, Karl.
Alright, autopilot's going on, back up into the flight deck.
Cargolux.
Lock our gear, auto brake off, and we've got 1000 we'll plug in, and we're going to go with level change. We'll go flaps clean. We'll level change 240 knots. What are we getting a warning for?
You're flying to Stansted.
Air conditioning. Packs are on, bleeds are on. I think it's because we leveled off that we were getting that warning.
Self-positioning on the RS for 2-3 on Unicom.
Alright, cool. How do you get the game to say V1? It's in the FMC. It's with this certain aircraft. It's with this aircraft. Have we done any Asia ops? We have. Yeah. When we realistically do Africa in one sim, I have no clue, David. No clue, man.
About 4 stations at once there.
It's always a hectic departure out of London, man. So many like restrictions and crazy things you got to be careful of. Do you know why I can never enable VNAV and LNAV on the ground on the 7.3? Sounds like you don't have everything configured properly. You should be able to on the ground if you've got everything configured.
Sky Travel 651, report your standard number and aircraft type.
Listen to us just absolutely ripping out of here. Holy.
Sky Travel 651, roger, it's information kilo. Correction, sorry, it's information.
Gonna make sure the packs are on today so the passengers don't die. Yeah, I thought we forgot it again. So I was like, wait. Standard barometric pressure. Passing through 8,000 feet now. Oh, EGL is crazy. Yeah, for sure. We've done it a bunch. Do you do merch? I do. Exclamation point merch, or you can check the link in the description down below. Yeah. How long did it take for you to learn the FMC? Depends. Like, actually learn it correctly, it takes a little bit of time, but... Alright, let's bring our speed up 290. There's 10,000 feet. Landing lights, wing lights, all that fun stuff. Start switches can go off as well. And go to auto. And there we go. You soon prove that you can land a 737 into Cusco, Peru. It'll be kind of fun. We'll see, man.
Roger. For Southend, you can score conspicuity in 3-corner brake, bye-bye.
Pretty sure he's going to hand me over to London. I live near London, so some of my early VATSIM flights would be EGGL, which maybe wasn't the best idea, but I made it. Oh, they're fine, man. Flying to whatever airport you enjoy flying into, man, right? At the end of the day. You fly wherever you want to fly.
Give me the clearance about 3 minutes ago.
And he told me something is wrong with the clearance, and he didn't tell me what I had been wrong with the clearance.
I said reback correct.
Okay, I misunderstood it then.
With a 212, descend, flight level 90, turn right heading 265.
Still on the right, heading.
The official route master,
to
what's up, man? Thank you very much for support. Did I miss a donation from you? I don't see anything.
9,000 feet.
With a 9 Victor Golf, continue on the Unicom. Bye-bye.
Unicom, thanks for ATC. We'll see you soon. Ryanair 9 Victor Golf.
ECT.
Okay, Unicom. And we'll continue the climb. We'll go VNAV. VNAV? Okay, no, we'll just go level change, 290. There we go. And we're going up to 31,000 feet. Drama with ATC today? Ah, man, it's fine. It's fine. Check target altitude. Yes, we've already set that. Thank you. All right, there we go. We're continuing the climb to 310. Beautiful. Definitely going to get a night flight back into chat. We haven't done a night flight in a while, so we're definitely going to get a night flight. Your account says it went through. It's pending, so we'll try to get a refund. I don't see anything here. Let me check my PayPal to see if it's got anything in here. PayPal has... Let's show all. PayPal has a no pending transaction, so it looks like it's on your end, man. I'm sorry. It looks like it's on your end. Does this livery have a custom cabin? I believe so. Yes, it does. This is the one from FlightSim.to. It's got the custom Ryanair cabin. Oh, baby. If you weren't sick, you are now. Look at those yellow seats, man. And then these are like plastered on the back of the seat, I've heard, right? They're not like an actual card. They're like literally printed on the back of the seat. Holy. Ryanair fashion. You were going to fly the A32NX again? We will, Alvin. Yeah. Is this full HD? 1920 by 1080. You like the Ryanair cabin? Oh man, it's like a headache. Have you seen the Transavia custom cabin? Your eyes will be sorry. Uh-oh, no, I didn't. They're stickers that get placed on it. It's so weird to me. Stickers, I'm always used to like having a thing. Flair, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome aboard. Hope all is well. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you. Cap, can you try the new split scimitar Ryanair livery for Sunday stream? Maybe. Where is it? On FlightSim.to? Or did... does Ryanair fly with split skimmies? I didn't know if they did. Spliff Jam, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. It's more like Hangover. Yeah, that's it's an interesting color scheme, that's for sure. Interesting color scheme. All right, there's our routing. We're looking good. You seen the new pics of the Aerosoft put of the 330? I did not. Where are they? On the Aerosoft website? Captain Dom, is that where they are? I didn't see them. Ryanair has begun retrofitting their fleet. Ah, interesting. Good thing is having the safety card on the seat is that you're kind of forced to take a look at it. True. True. The old Ryanair cabin is absolutely ugly, but the new one is quite an upgrade. Interesting. Interesting. FRA Aviation, thank you for your subscription, my friend. Welcome aboard. You're going to smash it Ryanair style? Not really. Hey, Cap, I missed the return to Phoenix yesterday. How was it? Beautiful. We had a great landing. Yeah. You saw them off YouTube. Huh. Let's see if they put, let's go Aerosoft, A330, MSFS. Let's see if anybody put up a thing. Exciting times, everything we know. 3 weeks ago. FS Elite did one 2 days ago. I only see two pictures. I see two pictures of a Virgin Atlantic A330 with some nice, I mean, the detail looks nice. Are these the pictures or did they release more? It's a nice nice picture of the Rolls-Royce engines. I mean, once again, it literally looks like it could be coming out any day now. I'm not quite sure what the delay is on that, but not quite sure. Those are the pictures. There's a lot more. Okay, I only see the two. Give me a sec here. I'm going to throw us back into VNAV. There we go. Vertical navigation. It's just those pictures. Okay. Just landed L Jack in the Vision Jet. Nice, very cool. Somebody's saying there's a lot more. Okay. There's a video, I think, as well. I don't see a video. I see a listen to article. Then I see a bunch of people complaining in the... Jesus, the comments are going crazy about this. Holy macaroni. Yeah, that's the only thing that I see. Unless somebody can link me to a link. You sent a link. The links won't work in here. You have to send me a DM on like, okay, wait, I think you sent me one. Well, that's a YouTube video. I can't watch a YouTube video. Did they not post like pictures or thing anywhere? It's only 2, and those came out not long ago. Yeah, those were 2 days ago. I think he's mentioning older pictures. Yeah, okay. So from the video, from that video, I can't watch somebody else's YouTube video, unfortunately, on stream. But yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I've seen all the pictures. So those are the only 2 new pictures that we've got from them. Gotcha. Questions. When we take off in the 320 Phoenix, what do you look for when we pull up gear? What do you mean, Soren? Like at what altitude? You're usually looking at your PFD, primary flight display. Synaptic Simulations posted an update on Discord saying that there will be a stream for the A220 soon. Nice. Hopefully it's in a more finished state than everybody thinks it is. Excited for that one. Enough of the teaser, just get the plane out of the market already. I would agree with that one as well. Yep. I don't know what they're waiting for. I'm assuming they've probably either picked up some big bug or something. Will the 330 be available on Xbox? Not right away, but yeah. XC72 got a copyright claim for playing Red Bull helipad landings on his stream. Yeah, you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful, dude. YouTube is no joke. They don't play around with that type of stuff, man. They don't play around with copyrights and watching other people's content and stuff like that. I do it for certain developers that we have sponsorships with because I know they won't claim my video, but yeah. Need to hurry up. I want to do some Hawaiian ops for some Aer Lingus. Yes, true. Cap, how much time will the flight be? Not long. I think it's 55 minutes we were scheduled for. 54 minutes. So... not long. 54 minutes. How long have we been airborne? 14 minutes. So about another 40 minutes. And we should be down on the ground. Wayward, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. There are screenshots from testers, so we know that it's close if they're getting with the testers now. Got you. That makes sense. Cool. Yeah. You mean positive rate? Yeah, what do you... well, anything after, 30 to 50 feet, Soren. As soon as you're airborne and you feel that the airplane is actually climbing, Shame no food on for free on today's flight. Never. We're Ryanair, man. There's definitely none. Yeah. Tony, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Welcome, welcome. Saw some pics on the Discord of the A220. It's looking good. Nice. Yeah, I'm in their Discord as well. They don't really show any crazy screenshots or anything, but I'm excited for it nonetheless. Parth, I have no clue what the pricing should be, man. I really don't know. Aerosoft has said that it's going to be priced accordingly, so they said it's going to be under 60 pounds or something. So I think price-wise it should be decent. Should be good. Wouldn't expect anything until Sim Update 12 next week, so I'd end of month, early April, maybe. I was hoping they would have it for the Cross the Pond, which is, I believe, chat was saying April 1st, right? Cross the Pond is April. Is Cross the Pond really in like 3 weeks, 2 weeks? Cross the Pond is coming up soon. I still haven't had a... Can you apply for your flights yet, or is it still too early? Need to see some vids with the systems working modeling as first part of the project. I would agree, Greg. Yeah. You even have to download an app to see the menu on Ryanair. There you go. Yeah, I mean that's fair. A lot of airlines are doing that. Yeah. Don't come near me in the back of the airplane with COVID. Uh-oh. Wouldn't expect... sorry, I got that one, Mitchell. I would agree with that one, yeah. Ben, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude, as well. What's Across the Pond? There's a big VATSIM event twice a year called Across the Pond, where it's basically full ATC coverage from Europe to North America and vice versa. North America all the way up to Europe. Kenneth, what's up, man? Well, it's such a shame that the Frankfurt scenery is so terrible that we don't really have an option. I'd much rather fly into Frankfurt Hahn than into the Frankfurt scenery that's there, because the Frankfurt is terrible. What aircraft are we going to do it in? Well, I wanted to do it in the 330. I don't know if I'm going to do it this time, Captain UK. We'll see, man. We'll see, dude. Do you know why my sim would crash because of Volanta? No clue, Ray. I'm sorry, man. Aviation with Felix. What's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome aboard. Hope you're having a great day, man. Could be Mayday. Who knows, man? Who knows? I think that's a little ambitious, but we'll see. We'll see what they have. We'll see what they say, man. We'll have 1,000 330s crossing the pond. Hey. Pardon me. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. 101 miles till top of descent, chat. 102 now. 101. There we go. 101. You ever fly to Ben Gurion Airport again? Absolutely, Pinky. Yeah. I don't know when, but we will be back. We will be back. Ryanair. Any flights to KDAB in the Airbus? I don't know if we have any KDAB scenery for Microsoft flights, and we did for X-Plane. Daytona, right? Yeah. Cap, can you change the oil in my truck from your house? Yes. No problem. Can you get VATSIM on Xbox? No. I don't think you ever will either. To be honest. I don't ever foresee VATSIM coming to Xbox. I just don't see it. Can't wait for the PMDG for Xbox. Yep, PMDG's coming. Aerosoft CRJ, Aerosoft 330, etc. will all make its way to the Xbox eventually. Wanted to do a Zurich to Prague flight, but the autopilot was disconnected for the whole time. You know what's wrong with the A320? I don't know. Something tells me it's got to be like a calibration issue with your joystick or whatever peripheral you're using to fly. If there's a little bit of movement in, like, you know, like for example, like if I'm in here and let's say that like my I think this should disconnect the auto. See how if there's like movement on my yoke, it automatically disconnects the autopilot. I'm thinking that's what's going on for people that are having autopilot issues. There's got to be something going on with like your yoke or your joystick or your controller, whatever you're using to fly, and it's causing the autopilot to turn either off and on or do something weird like that. But I don't know. I really don't know what could be causing that. I want to buy Microsoft Flight Simulator and yoke pack for my B-Day, but I'm scared it's going to be too complicated. I mean, you could always pick up a really cheap joystick in the simulator, Pinky. You don't have to go all balls to the wall. I mean, luckily right now, flight simulation is like the whole simulator thing is on a rise. So you could always resell it afterwards if it wasn't for you. But yeah, it's the dead zone. Yeah, my joystick jitters unless I punch it. That would be why. That could definitely be why. PMDG and the CRJ are already in the marketplace. They're in the marketplace, but they're not available on Xbox. Correct. Yeah. If it's not at least 3%, it'll wobble and potentially disconnect the autopilot. There you go. You can change the yoke disconnect settings in the FMC. There you go. Yeah. By the way, could you only ever use real ATC and Xbox if Microsoft implements it into the game? True. Yes. Have you flown X-Plane 12 recently for fun? No. Last time I flew X-Plane 12 was probably about 6 months ago. Maybe not 4 months ago. I don't know. You'll have to go and look on the channel. Yeah. If you know nothing about building a PC, it's pretty easy to build one already built and get Microsoft up and running. It can be, Ben, yeah. If you can buy a pre-built, or you can buy all the parts for you. You could buy all the parts and you know, find somebody on Facebook or find a local business, a local computer company that could put it together for you. I would always say that's probably the better option. Order all the parts, find a company to build the PC for you. That way you know you're getting proper components. Wife and I were stationed south of Hahn. Made it up there a few times. Used to be in the USAF base until it closed in 93, 94 time frame. It got turned back over to Germany after that time frame. Damn, very cool, Kenneth. Welcome aboard, man. Can you fly with LL sometimes? Yes. Sometimes people yokes kind of spaz out if they're using the Logitech yoke with your dead zone in the game might not be enough. Yeah, that's what I'm always saying. Dead zone. Always check your calibrations. Always check your dead zones when it comes to controllers, yokes, joysticks, etc. Yeah. Which will disconnect the autopilot. I had the issue fixed with a dead zone adjustment. Yeah, absolutely. Would be nice to see you do a challenging approach series. We do tons of challenging approaches, Matthias. I don't know if we'd ever do them like in order, but we've done a bunch, man. There's a bunch of stuff up on the channel. Yeah. What yoke pack would you recommend? Always recommend the Thrustmaster Boeing pendular yoke system. It's by far the best yoke on the market. Absolutely. Will the Phoenix 320 be updated again? Yep. We're waiting for a big update. They're coming out with version 2, I believe. Version 2. I hope version 2 is coming out with the IAE engines. I really hope so, but who knows. Quality Wings would make so much money off the 787. Sad they haven't said anything about it. Well, they said something about a year and a bit ago, and yeah. Doesn't have an autopilot disconnect switch. Hard to call it the best. Are you complaining that a yoke doesn't have an autopilot disconnect switch? Absolutely it does, dude. What are you talking about? I can literally press it right now. One button. Absolutely it does. I don't understand. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 programmable switches on it. Absolutely it does. Again, you want me to push it again for you? Absolutely it does. It's also got push to talk buttons on the back as well. You could also set that to the disconnect. It's got all kinds of buttons. It's even literally laid out like just like it is here. Like I don't understand. It's not modeled as it is on the real yoke because this isn't a real 787 yoke. This is a 737 yoke. The 787 yoke doesn't have this button here for disconnect. It's right here like it is. It's like a red EP right here. Just like it is in there. And if that's the reason you're going to say that this is not the best yoke on the market for its price, have a toke there. Have a toke, Will. I think you're being a little bit aggressive here, my friend. The autopilot disconnect button is not in the right spot, therefore the yoke is not good. Like, what the fuck? That's an interesting concept. I haven't ever heard that one before, my friend. That's an interesting concept. Imagine getting upset that the autopilot disconnect button is not in the exact same spot as the real world. And oh man. It's top notch. It is hands down the best yoke on the market for its price point. Sure, I've already mentioned you can go and you can spend $1,500, you can spend $2,500 on getting a replica 737 yoke or 787 yoke. You can spend thousands of dollars getting a real yoke if that's what you're looking for. But yeah, for less than $400, $300, there is no better yoke on the market whatsoever. Yeah. Can I show the autopilot disconnect switch on the yoke? It's the button to the left, where they are in like almost all the yokes. I don't even know what the 787 yoke. I don't even know what the 787 yoke looks like. Yeah, it's the same on the. Yeah, it is. It's the same on the 787 yoke. It's literally built the exact same. The autopilot disconnect is like right on the top. Images. Why is this so like unclear? Here's the 787 yoke, and here's the autopilot disconnect switch. I'm trying to get an actual picture. The only like real picture they have is this one, but it's kind of washed out. But there's the autopilot disconnect right there, which is the exact same in the simulator. Trying to get like an actual freeware 787. Makes it difficult to see. Doesn't really like, there's no like actual picture. This is a, what's this? This is the first officer side. That's the first officer side as well, but you can see how it's laid out. It's the exact same. That's your autopilot disconnect. This is just the first officer side. So it's literally the same. TCA yoke is modeled after the 787. Correct. Yes. Do you save custom control panels for your Boeing, Airbus, and Honeycomb peripheral combos since you changed them out so much? Yes, Greg. They do have different. They do have different profiles, but I don't really bounce them all between. Like, you know, like I have a set Airbus profile and I have a set like Boeing profile. I don't really have a profile for every single airplane that I fly. I do have a profile for Boeing. I do have a profile for Airbus, but that's about it. What are we going to? It needs to be 5,000 feet, chat. We will descend 5,000 feet. That nice wind update there. I love the 787. Really need a good one. Heavy division always tries to kill me. Yes, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly, my friend. Yeah, I really hope that we either get like quality wings or whatever PMDG was mentioning. Yeah. Hey Gab, hope you're doing well. Are you flying fly-by-wire anytime soon? I had no plans for it anytime soon, but yeah. What can you use frequent flyer miles on? Nothing yet. The only really thing that they allow it for is like a betting system, but I don't want to use it as a betting system because I think chat would just get absolutely filled with people betting nonstop, you know, so. Shame Quality Wings has been so quiet. Well, they kind of said that's what they were going to do, Southern Aviator. They basically said that they weren't going to do any more. Ooh, look at the airplane right above us. They basically said that they weren't going to post anything else until they had enough data to like show us something of value. Is pretty much what they said last time. So, yeah. Didn't know you need a 737 yoke to fly 737 in the sim. Been flying the Beaver with the TCA Boeing for months. What a fool. I just don't understand. I don't understand. Will, what were you getting upset about? What were you even trying to... I don't know. That's where I'm lost. I'm trying to just figure out exactly what Will was like, what he was trying to even get on about. Like, I don't understand. Are you playing multiplayer? We're on VATSIM, Virtual Air Traffic Simulator, which is a sense of kind of like multiplayer. Yes, it is like a multiplayer, but yeah. Graphic cards do I have? I have a 3080. You can put exclamation point specs in chat. Saying that we're in a 737 with a 787 yoke or something along those lines? Oh. Take it back, you didn't realize it was modeled off the 787. Yeah, that's... I've always been saying, Will, I think it would be really cool if Thrustmaster could, like, offer us a different... Like, if we could get, like, a 737, a 757, a 767, a 787. I just don't know how possible it would be. Kind of like with their steering wheels. You can disconnect, you can quick disconnect the Thrustmaster steering wheels from the base. So you could have, like, 5, 6, 7, 8 different types of actual physical wheel, but attach it to the same base. I'm wondering if Thrustmaster would be able to go down that route as well. I'm wondering if we could pull off the 787 handle and replace it with a 737 or a 75, a 76, whatever, right? Because I think there's only a couple yokes. So the 737 has its own yoke. The Tego India Aviation, thank you very much, man, coming in with 1,000 Costa Rican. Appreciate you, man. Says, the famous commander, how are you, Cap? I'm doing well, my friend. Good to see you, dude. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because what do we have? We've got the 737 is its own yoke. The 75 and 76 share a yoke. The 75, 76, 777 share the same yoke. And the 787 has its own yoke. So we would need 3 different yoke styles. I wonder, man. I should ask Thrustmaster about that. Along with, we need a tiller. We do need a tiller. I need to really ask Thrustmaster about that. We need a tiller. That's a fact. You ever thought of streaming in 4K? Components just aren't quite there behind the skies. As much as I'd love to stream in 4K, it's just not there yet, man. I think we have to wait for maybe like 5,000 or 6,000 series of graphics cards. We're not quite there. 4K is so demanding, man. Yeah. How many times can we have them say yoke? I might have to say it's a joke. I just use Thrustmaster TCA stick as a tiller. Yeah, I've thought about that, Jeff, putting it right here on the side. I just feel like it would just make it a little bit, I don't know, actually, maybe I should try it. Maybe just having it here. The only thing I don't like I guess I could get like a little stand for it and like keep it a little bit lower, because like I'd have to keep it here, but I guess I could get a stand and keep it here and make it, I might try that actually. I might try that. Yeah. Mind if I hop back along to Stansted? And of course not, man. Join up if you would like. We've got approach online 125.6 1256. We'll flip to him now. 1256, and then we need to find our ATIS if we can. EDFH. Runway 21 is in approach. We've got ATIS information, Bravo. Okay, and who contacted me? This was approach. Is it, who is it? Tango India Aviation, thanks so much for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is, oh, it's Langen Radar. Okay. Thanks so much, Tango. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge enough floaties, dude. Langen Radar, very good. Evening, Ryanair 9, Victor Golf. Descending now, flight level 240. We've got ATIS information. Bravo on board.
Nada Victor Golf, Langen Radar here, down flight information. Bravo is correct. Expect as approach to 1. Proceed direct Foxtrot Hotel 504.
Alright, we'll expect ILS runway 21. We'll proceed direct Foxtrot Hotel 504. Ryanair 9 Victor Golf. Alright, nice short little direct. We like that. Beautiful. We like that, chat. Looks like we're going to get a nice sunset arrival here, guys. Is there a time difference between...
Flight level 100.
Flight level 100, Ryanair 9 Victor Golf. Is there a time difference between London and Frankfurt? Is like an hour or something like that? Ken, what's up, my man? 3 months. Appreciate you, dudes. Is best 3 months of my life. Huge enough floaties to you, Ken. Ken, you and Jen are going to be at the expo, correct? I think we were talking about a couple streams ago. You guys are going to be at the expo hanging out, or you're going to try and make it down. It is 1 hour. Okay, so we may actually get like a double sunset, depending on how long it takes us to deboard in Frankfurt. We may actually get a double sunset here, chat. All right, that's where we're going now. That's good. Beautiful. We're trying. We have family issues that may prevent it. Got you. Okay, no worries at all. I'm just trying to get like a number around how many are going to be there. Ken, thanks, dude. Appreciate you, man. 1737 in the UK, 1837 in Germany currently. Got you. Okay. That's why the time, like I was like, man, it's the, I feel like we lost a lot of sunlight there. A little bit under slope. We're going to put out a little bit of ground spoiler that'll help and get us back on track. I'm going to set auto brake. How long is the runway, chat? Runway is 12,000 feet, but it looks like we can vacate. If we can hit Delta, that would be great, because then we just taxi right in here to apron 3. I don't know if we want to go all the way down to Charlie. All right, we'll go auto brake 3. Hopefully that'll get us there in time. Sweet pilot. Yeah, it's going to be awesome, man. Yeah. When you're next in Europe, you need to do some daytime Brussels op. Last time you visited was nighttime. We're going into Brussels this week, but we're not going into the main Brussels airport. We're going into a different one. Let's get our transition altitude.
Charlie clearance, no significant change.
Transition altitude 5,000 feet is what I'm gathering here. So we'll put in 5,000. Good. And we've requested our descent winds. We'll load our winds now. We should have had those in already. That was my fault. We'll execute that. Okay, good. And then what we'll do is we'll actually go over and 5,000 is in there. And what is the... What is the METAR for EDFH? The Charlie has an X on it. No, it wasn't there. I think there's a high speed. So if you look, it looks like there's a high speed that used to be here in connecting them. I think that's what's closed. There would be usually an X here if it was blocked off, or multiple X's. I think there used to be a high speed that came in. It looks like it's kind of changed a little bit. But again, we'll probably hit Delta. My hope is that we'll hit Delta. No floating. We're Ryanair after all. So 1013 on the QNH. So we'll set that as well. 1013. Execute. Good. All right. We'll set 1013 here. Good. And now we need to get some frequencies and some minimums. So frequency 111.3, 11130, and we'll flip that. We'll go 11130 on this side as well. Flip that. Good. And then minimums will be 1795. 17. Present heading, descend flight level 70, Ryanair 9 Victor Golf. Alright, present heading 7,000. I'm gonna sync this up here. 098. We'll call it 100 just to be nice and simple. Heading select.
Information Charlie, expect approach 27. Proceed direct to Foxtrot Hotel.
1795. 1795. What is FS Expo? Put exclamation point FSE in chat. And that'll explain everything you need to know. 1795 is in. Good. This is armed. Good. Cool. Look at that sky, chat. Sheesh. We haven't had any night flights in a while. Night ops. It's been a while. That sunset is coming crazy quickly, though. Holy. For your information, you have to take Bravo 1 and Bravo 2 because of weight restrictions. Why? Weight restrictions? I don't see any weight restrictions. Or is that what this little thing is here, this B? Wouldn't it say on the chart that you would have like restrictions somewhere? That doesn't make sense. You have to vacate Bravo 1 or Bravo 2 because of weight restrictions? Why is that a thing? For details, see 20-9. 20-9. 20-9A. I don't see anything here, man. Class B. Well, wouldn't it say if it was Class B aircraft? Like, is that what that is? Class B? It only allows Class A. That doesn't make sense because like you'd still have to line up on the runway, so it can't be Class A. Weight and speed restrictions. But where does it say that? I understand what you're saying. But where does it... On the charts, how would I know that if I wasn't, looking at charts? How would I know that? Simfanatic, 37 months. Holy macaroni. 5,000 feet, QNH 1013. Thanks. Ryanair 9 Victor Golf. 5,000 feet. Check the reference charts for that kind of info. Airport briefing. Nighttime restrictions. No. Noise abatement. No. Taxi procedures general. Taxiway A between taxiway Delta and Echo max wingspan. Taxi caution. Taxiway A. Taxiway D not usable for aircraft exceeding 14 tons of MTOW. That's where it would be. Right there. Right turn 120. Ryanair 9 Victor Golf. So that's probably what he was referring to. See, this is good. We learn these things, chat. So, aircraft taxiway Delta. So that's, I believe, what we were trying to go on was Delta. So we can't use Delta. And is Charlie not open, I'm assuming? Or Charlie's probably like the same thing. Delta, Alpha. Taxiway Charlie not usable for aircraft with a wingspan of more than 118 feet, 36 meters, unless instructed by ETC. So we could use Charlie. I don't think we're more than 118 feet. I could be wrong, but also we need to descend like heavily. I don't know why it's got me so high.
Another big Golf, you have one line of track lines under touchdown. Do you need delay vectors or can you accept?
Well, we should be good. We're descending now for Ryanair 9 Victor Golf heavily.
Roger.
.737 wingspan is 113 feet. So technically we should be able to make that then. So we can go on Charlie. 113. Okay, so we can go Charlie. And approach Ryanair 9 Victor Golf. We may need to just bleed off a little bit more altitude here before you give us our right turn.
Continue present heading
Continue present heading vectors for the arrival. Thanks. We're a little bit too high because of those vectors. It got us a little bit too high up off the slope. We're definitely not going to make that turn in. No way. No way, Jose. Not at 6,000 feet.
240.
Do you want to stay near the other aircraft of the group flight? Do you want to stay in near the aircraft? I'd like to park at, if possible, where was I? I think Bravo 1 is where I wanted to park. Bravo 1 or Bravo... No, Bravo 4, sorry. Bravo 4 is where I wanted to park, if possible. Left turn 020, Ryanair 9 Victor Golf.
Radar 207, negative. You should turn right heading 100 now.
Beautiful. There's 5,000.
Ryanair Victor Golf from left heading 300.
Left 300, Ryanair 9 Victor Golf.
Ryanair Victor Golf for the left heading 240, cleared as approach 21, report established.
Left turn 240, cleared for the LS approach 21, roll report established, Ryanair 9 Victor Golf.
Ryanair 207, 5,000 feet, QNH 101.
Is there a good 737 MAX? No, not yet. PMDG is making a 737 MAX eventually, which I'm sure will be very well done. So, yeah, I'd wait for that one. Look at how quickly that sun set, Chad. I mean, that's pretty wild. The sun started going down like as we got to our descent. And it's already completely hidden pretty much. Pretty wild. All right, let's arm our localizer. Was it a mistake to get the one on the market? Yes. It's not a good airplane. At all. At all.
Flight 207, reduce speed 25 Ryanair. Ryanair 207, speed 25 Ryanair.
Alright, ground spoilers armed. Localizer is captured. We'll wait till our glide slope comes alive. We'll bring the speed back down to 190. Here comes glide slope now, so speed down to 190. Go flaps 5 degrees. We'll arm our approach. And we'll let the controller know when we are fully established. I believe we do have tower frequency on 11965.
Just climbing without permission. Report passing altitude.
Happy landings, thank you.
Right now, 8 uniform Foxtrot, passing 2600, maintain.
Right, uniform Foxtrot, climb flight level 240.
Saw Captain Sim is claiming it owns all the replanes, forced TO to remove all the repoints. Yeah, they're special, man. Very special. Yeah. Landing radar Ryanair 9 Victor Golf fully established, runway 21.
Ryanair Victor Golf, Roger, 19 speed 16 knots or greater until 4 miles final.
160 knots or greater till 4 mile final, Ryanair 9 Victor Golf.
Ryanair 207,
Alright, gear coming down. The Breedock 737 MAX is trash. Yes, it's not good. Not a good airplane. Flaps 15 degrees.
Ryanair Victor Golf, contact Hahn Tower on 119.650 by heavy landing.
119.65, thanks for wonderful ATC. See you soon, Ryanair 9 Victor Golf. Frankfurt Hahn Tower, good evening, Ryanair 9 Victor Golf, ILS 21.
Ryanair 9 Victor Golf, Bahn Tower, hello. Wind 130.5 knots, runway 21, clear to land.
Runway 21, clear to land, Ryanair 9 Victor Golf. Alright, all of the lights are on, we're looking good. Till 5 miles, we're pretty much set up now, so we can go on our final approach speed now, 154. Let's go flaps 25. And we'll go flaps 30, which will be our landing flaps. Yeah, all the lights are on. All the lights are on. We just need to get start switches to continuous. There's 2,500 feet. We're looking great. Fully configured. Dan Barry, how are you, my friend? Using the enhanced airport graphics add-on. I don't even know what that is, Ali. No. I'm going to go with no. Well, chat, this is absolutely beautiful. I got to hand fly this in. So, joystick cam's on. My throttles. I'm gonna take the sunglasses off for this one. I'll leave them right there for you guys. My airplane. Enjoy the arrival, guys. beautiful weather. Slight crosswind, a little bit 22 knots. It's definitely there. We've never been here before, chat. First time. Getting a little bit of disagree with Pappy and glide slope. We're going to keep glide slope.
1,000.
That is a proper crosswind right now.
Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums.
Continue.
$50, $40, $30, $20, $10.
Reversers. Kick that nose over into the wind. Decelerating. Reverser stowed, 80 knots. We're going to keep this rolling out here. We can't take this one. Oh wait, this might have been Charlie. Anyways, we'll keep going. Nice. Not too shabby, chat. Not too shabby at all. Take the left here. I don't know where we ended up. Where are we? Is this, oops. Wait, oh shit. No, we fucked up, chat. We don't need to be here. Oops, don't mind me. We'll go down this way, I guess. I didn't know there was like a little thing here.
Ryanair Victor Golf, you are backtracking right now. Please continue straight ahead on the runway and making up.
Yeah, we just made a slight left. We forgot. We thought that was the exit. We're exiting now, Bravo 2.
No problem.
I didn't know there was a little backtrack. What the hell? That's kind of cool. I thought we'd made it to the next exit way. Classic Ryanair move after a slight Ryanair. That's right. That was actually good for Ryanair, I would say. Not bad. Not bad for Ryanair. Chat, remember, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up.
Ryanair 207, wind, confirm you are caught.
We left Q&H because it was 10:13. There was no difference, chat, by the way. Okay, there we go. Flaps, spoilers, dome light.
Ryanair 9, Victor Golf, welcome to Hahn, expect stand Bravo 4 and ground 121-975.
Stand Bravo 4 and ground 121-905. Thanks for ATC. We'll see you soon. Ryanair 9 Victor Golf.
Ryanair 9 Victor Golf, confirm 121-975.
121-975, correct.
Ryanair 207.
121-975 for ground. Alright. Okay, landing lights going off. I'm going to turn offs off. Taxi light can stay on. We'll stop the clocks here. 55 minutes. Strobe lights and wing lights can go off. I'm going to go ahead and spool up the APU. And God, hello, Ryanair 9 Victor Golf, taxiing on Alpha, expecting stand Bravo 2-1. Or sorry, Bravo 4.
19 Victor Golf on ground, good day, taxi to stand Bravo 4 via Alpha.
Stand Bravo 4 via Alpha, Ryanair 9 Victor Golf, thank you. How long do you think turnaround will be? I'm not sure. Should be all that long. Can you fly with an analog secondary flight display? What do you mean, Jigo? I'm just out of interest. How long did it take you to make a living off your YouTube channel? Years. Years and years. Probably after about 3 years, I made the transition. 3 to 4, yeah, about 3 years. 3.5 years made the transition. What a weird little airport. All these like quirky little turns and runway turnarounds and exits, and well, I didn't even see that looking at the charts. I didn't even see that there was this little thing here, a little turnaround. We could have gone on the brakes and vacated on Charlie, but we had lots of room and lots of time behind us. How many subs do I get per stream? Completely depends where we're flying, man. Depends on the day, depends on the hour, depends on where we're flying. There's a lot of ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. Yeah. Have you thought of streaming on Twitch too? Not interested in Twitch. Yeah, not interested, man. Just Twitch is a whole platform, just not interested in it, man. Not interested whatsoever. APU bleed is on, engine bleeds are off. We'll get our engine generators online. Beautiful. Cool. Looking good. I don't understand what you mean, Jigo. Can you fly with analog secondary flight displays? Like where, like here? Like these up here? Like I don't understand exactly what you're asking for. Kevin, what's up, man? Doing some Ryanair ops myself today. Dublin to Faro, and then some mad German airports that I can't type out. EDSB is the iCal. Long day of flying. Damn, it is a long day. Enjoy, dude. Enjoy.
Say again?
Your wings to Lima, Kilo taxi to holding point runway 21 via Alpha and Fox.
The more modern version instead of using the gauge flight display. But where do you see gauge flight displays? That's what I'm saying. Like, aren't these the modern version? Or are you talking about this thing right here? In the standby instrument? I don't know. I'm a little bit lost. High-end Christian. High-end Christian.
1 via Alpha and Foxtrot 2 Lima Kilo.
What's the time in game? Real time. Real time. Alright, we're going to Bravo. What did I request for my parking? Can't remember. Bravo 4, I think I requested. Bravo, yeah, Bravo 4. Scenery is by which dev? You have to put exclamation point scenery in chat. Do you guys want to keep real time, or would you guys like to see like an early morning or a daytime flight? Or is real time good with you guys? I don't know. Probably nighttime when we land in Stansted as well, but yeah. Alright, I don't... Where are we going in? This is Alpha. We don't want those ones. I think we need to go in at the next ones. Yeah, the next ones. These are Alphas. You guys want early morning? Okay. I'll here, just so we don't fight about it.
Frequency is 119650.
650 volumes 2 Lima Kilo zwischen ab.
I think we're going in here. No. Fuck, chat. I'm lost. Where the hell am I? Hold on. Just stop before we go anywhere else.
Correction. Taxi to stand Bravo 5 via Alpha. Level 5,
Yeah, we need to go here. Need to go right. Trying to do 15 things at once. Okay. Should be good now. Alright, I'll let you guys use the poll. You guys can decide where we're going. At what time, sorry. We'll let that do its thing while we deboard. The first and last time you visit this airport? No, we'll be back for sure. We'll be back. It's just difficult flying into a new airport at night when I have like no goddamn clue what I'm doing, where I'm going. It usually makes it a little bit difficult, right? And then Bravo 4 is there. I'm just out of interest, how did you learn to fly planes in The Sims? Practice, practice, and more practice, man. Flying in the simulators is not easy. There's no way that wing clears that, does it? There's no way. Does it actually clear it? Oh, it does. It like just clears it. Wow. I originally got into flight sim because my grandfather was really into flight sim. But, yeah. Bryce, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Dance? Hopefully we get a dance today. It's been a while since we've had a dance. All right, all zeros on the board, chat. Park brake is on. Good. Let's go ahead and upstairs. That's all good. That's all set. I'm happy with that. Let's go engine number 1 off. Engine number 2 off. Anti-collision light comes off. Seatbelt sign goes off as well. Are you going to dance? Dance. No dance, chat. Nope. We ain't getting no dances, man. We are not lucky. We are not lucky. Cool. Hydro pumps are coming off. Probe heats are coming off. Window heat is going off. Flip you over to APU gen. Fuel pumps can go off as well. Right pack goes off. Isolation valve goes open. And flip you to APU gen. We already did that. Everything looks good up there. Cool. We're good. Let's go to GSX. Let's request deboarding. Good. Wonderful. Did PMDG fix the parking brake problem? I think people that were having the parking brake problem were also running the beta, correct me if I'm wrong. I've never had issues with the parking brake with the PMDG. You have to hold your brakes down, just like in the real 737. You have to hold your brakes down in order for the parking brake to go on. So, yeah. Left the pack still in auto. I left one pack in auto. Yes, correct. One pack the left pack stays on, as it'll still give bleed pressure and will still give cooling options for the cabin. So yes, left pack stays on auto, right pack goes off. This is usually how it is in a turnaround state. I've been told yaw damper can come off as well. Guess which airline just did another change of their flight to Expo? Uh-oh. Really? Damn, Dan, you're getting the worst of luck with those guys. The worst of luck. Let me go to this view here. And we can watch the deboarding process from here. Watch the passengers deboard. I guess we can watch from like here. Should be fine. Watch the passengers deboarding here any second. I don't know when they will be, but they should be. Oh, okay, cool. That's good. Cool. Engine start switches. What, did I not remove them from continuous? You are correct. They need to be off. There we go. Cool. I think the parking brake is broken in Sim Update 12 beta. Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's definitely what I've heard. You fly the AN225 into this airport? You definitely could. Yeah, you definitely could, for sure. Yeah. No, it's definitely not. It's definitely WestJet. How does refueling work? Is it GSX or do you use it through the... I just use it through the actual FMC of the aircraft. The FMC. Can you show off the terminal? Honestly, man, there's really nothing to show off. Like, this is the terminal. This airport is very cargo specific. Like, very cargo specific. As you can see, almost everything is cargo. I think this is like the terminal area. I think. I'm pretty sure it's got to be, because there's a little car park here. So I think this is like the terminal. It's not like, yeah. It's not a big airport, man. There's, what, how many 12 parking stands or something like that? So it's, yeah. But the scenery is actually really done really well. I actually like the scenery. I think it would be really cool, especially if, like, once we get the A300, once we get the 7.5, the 7.6, we can actually start doing some, like, actual cargo ops into here and stuff. I think it'd be awesome. But yeah, here's the gates. The arrivals. So, yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool, but not the, like, usual airport that you would expect, you know? It's not really like your usual airport. GSX will tell you the input full levels in the FMC when using the PMDG. Maybe. I still don't trust that. I still just prefer pardon me. I still just prefer using the zero fuel weight and the fuel levels in the FMC and setting it that way. To me, it's just a little bit easier doing that. And it just ensures that I'm actually getting the right amount of fuel per flight. I don't have to kind of mess around with that, right? But to each their own, man. If it works through, I've heard that it does work. I've heard that it works really well with the Phoenix now. The Phoenix, you just have to, like, tell it to do something, or, but yeah. Okay, we are going to plan for our next flight. For the return leg, sorry. So we're going from EDFH over to EGSS. Good, we're going to be in the 737-800. Wonderful. We're going to go with the economy config. We're going with 175 passengers for the return flight. Chat. It's got us into 2-1, departing at a 2-1. Good, that's all set. We'll execute that. Beautiful. You can see the aircraft is deboarding. Cap, just coming back. Did you get off at Delta? No, we missed Delta. Yeah. Hey, Cap, I think you missed a membership thing and tried to donate, but it's not working on my end. Only 2 months to the big leaf. Who did I miss? Did I miss one? I missed Alfie subscribing, and Captain Britannia celebrating 22. We've been coming in on arrival. 22 months, 2 to go. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for your support, dude. Appreciate you. Sorry, man. We're probably so focused on the arrival. Really do appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cool. That's it. What did you guys vote? Early morning? Man, that's a close vote, chat. Close vote. I'm going to let you guys vote on that one just a little bit more here. We're going to pre-file on the network so that we're good to go. Pre-file. Good. File flight plan. Good. Go ahead and disconnect and reconnect with our new call sign. Good. All right, cool. We'll jam some tunes now as well. And we're doing the deboarding process. This can come down. All right. What is the operational flight plan for this route? What do you mean, the operational flight plan? What flight plan are we doing? The Rudos 1 to Rudo to Bitboo to Demel to Bub. You'll see me imported here in a second. Let's go to this guy. Let's go to this guy. And we'll export formats. Good. That's all set. That's all done. We need to do this. We'll go ahead and go flights, unload, import, you, good. We can remove you, good. Go back to the airport charts, good. Cool. And everything is good as there. They are continuing to deboard. We can go and jump back inside the airplane, and we can kind of start getting things a little bit ready to go. So if we come down here, we'll go to our menu tab. We'll go to the FS actions. We'll go to fuel. So for the return flight, we need 6.5 on the fuel. We do have a headwind on the return flight, so we'll plug that in. 6.5, good. And then we'll go to our payload weight. We're looking for a zero fuel weight of 61.7. 61.7. Populate that. 175 passengers. Beautiful. That's all good. That's all set. Let's go to our NITREF tab. Let's go to our route tab. We've got a company route today, so we're going EDFH Frankfurt Hahn over to EGSS, which is London Stansted. We'll throw that into our company route. Call sign Ryanair. What are we? 934 is the return leg. We'll throw that up in there. Give me a sec. I'll go over here and take care of Sim Toolkit Pro on this side. Beauty. Got that in. Got that in. That's good. That's good. Okay. I'll go ahead and relaunch it. We'll get our new flight and all the information plugged into there.
Hahn ground, good evening, Oscar to Papa Victor Hotel, request IFR to Paderborn with information Delta.
Right.
Oscar, Kilo Papa Victor Hotel, Hahn ground, hello information Delta.
Okay, all that new information should be up top for you guys now. We'll go and activate and execute that. Beautiful. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and restart the Kutau script. Restart. Good, and then what did you guys vote for our flights? Early morning looks like is winning, so we'll go with early morning. So we'll go flight time. We'll flip this all the way back to like early morning. We're in sunrise. We'll call like 6:30. There we go. We'll put it 6:30 in the morning. By the time we get out of here, the sun should be rising as well. It's more fun to drink during a night flight and catch an early morning flight with a hangover. Ugh, no. Flying hungover is not good. I don't understand what you mean by making it analog. Like, where in the FMC? I don't understand. PMGG setup, aircraft, equipment. Where am I looking for analog? What exactly am I looking for? I've never heard of anybody ask me to make something analog on a 737. I don't know where in here. Standby instruments are already on analog. It's already set to analog. So I don't know. ISFD with analog? Is that what you want? Like this thing here? Like that? Like that? Is that what you want? I don't understand. This one maybe, I guess? Or this one? This one? Okay, sure. There you go. Ta-da. Done. Okay, let's call and ask for our clearance, shall we? Get all this information up here. Boom, close you. Cool. Ground Ryanair 934 with information. I believe it is Juliet. We'd like IFR clearance back to London Stansted, please.
1934, information Delta is current, status approved, cleared to Stansted via Ru.1 Sierra departure, flight plan route, climb by SID, 5000 feet, squawk 2005.
I cleared into London Stansted, Rudo 1 Sierra departure, climbing the SID, 5,000 feet, squawk 2005, Ryanair 934.
Ryanair 934,
Alright, cool. Readback is set. Beautiful. That is good. We'll reset you. Come down here. We'll flip you. We'll flip you. That's good. Alright, cool. Let's go to GSX. Let's go and reload our SimBrief profile. Beautiful. And we'll go ahead and request boarding. Wonderful. Let's go to our departure. We're going to go with you. Good. Let's go to our departure tab. We've been cleared the Rudo 1 Sierra departure. Good. Out of runway 21. We'll execute that. Good. And then for the arrivals, we are planning for the TOSV 1 Alpha. TOSV 1 Alpha. There it is right there. We're going to select ILS 22, and I'm going to open up our charts. We're going to have a quick little look-see here. The TOS takes us to Abbott. And then from Abbott, I guess we jump on the arrival. So let's go to EGSS. We'll go approaches. We're going to go ILS 22. We'll pin that. So from Abbott, I guess. Okay, yeah, we'll take it via Abbott. And we'll go ahead and execute that. If we go to our legs, we want to board crew. Yes, both. We'll go through here. That looks good to me. Abbott down. How far is that? Definitely no hold at Abbott, so I'm going to delete the hold at Abbott. I'm going to have a quick little look at this flight plan because this seems a little bit weird. Actually, it's not too bad, to be honest with you. Although we should get vectored from Abbott down and in. But that's okay. That's fine. Because we need to be at 8,000 feet, although that is 20-something miles. Although, no, it isn't. Abbott for 8,000, so we're definitely going to have to vector in and then down like that, but that's fine. We'll worry about that when the time comes. Cool, that's set. I'm happy with that. That's good. Looks like the departure is in, and that's normal. That's all set there as well. Okay, cool. Let's come back down to our nitref. Let's plug in some information. 61.7. We plan on burning 3, which is actually, sorry, we plan on burning 3.6, which gives us a reserve of 3. Cost index, we're going to go with 35. We're looking for a cruise level of 30,000 feet, flight level 300. We'll populate that. I think it's because of the wind. It wants us down at 300, which makes sense. Average wind component, 249 at 51, so a 51 knot headwind for the return flight. That's good. Transition altitude, I believe, was 6,000. We'll have a quick little look-see here at the charts once again. Yes, transition altitude 5,000 feet, so we'll select that. 5,000, good. We'll go to N1 limits here today. No derate on the takeoff, no derate on the climb. Actually, we'll do a slight derate, 94.4, that'll be fine. Takeoff flaps will be set to 5 degrees, CG weight today 19.3, trim value 577, and there we have it, chat. We are pretty much ready to rock and roll. We're just waiting for the baggage loaders to... baggage loaders are doing their part over here. They're getting the baggage right now, and then we're waiting for the passengers to come. I'm going to go eat some lunch quickly. I'm going to leave you guys here with this view and these tunes. I will see you all in about 5 minutes. Enjoy the boarding process, guys. Alrighty, my friends, welcome back. Sorry about that. Just had to eat real quick. We're feeling good. Gaming Essential says, what benefits do you get for becoming a member? You get 25 custom emojis. So there are all kinds of custom emojis that only you can access. I'm going to put all the emojis up in chat now. Access all the custom emojis. We also have the members only stream once a month. So once a month you get to hang out with other members in the stream. Those are all the custom emojis that you get. Oh, apparently I can't even use all those custom emojis. Wow, really? Okay, well I can only, there's all the emojis. I have to separate them apparently. Emoji takes 10 points. What the hell? That's weird. We have a lot of more emojis too. There's I love Vatsim, there's that one, there's that one, there's that one. That one, there's that one, there's that one, there's that one, there's that one. You get your members only stream once a month, as I was saying. So the last Sunday of every month, we do members only streams, where as a member, you get to come in and hang out just with other members. There's also a Discord section for members only, where you can kind of hang out and get a little bit more inside information to the streams and so many things. So there's a couple of good things that come with the membership, man. Yeah. You get a free lunch from Capt as a member. I wish, dude. I wish. Okay, we're looking good. We're all boarded and ready to go. I'm going to go to GSX. I'm going to prepare for pushback and departure. We're going to set 30,000 feet for a pressurization panel. We'll get our hydro pumps back on. Get the packs to the off position. We'll get the window heat back on as well. Turn the sounds up. I'll pause our music here, as we're going to be ready to rock and roll out of here. So we'll pause our music. Fuel pumps can come back on as well. Seatbelt signs can go on, and our anti-collision light can go on. And from there, we're pretty good to go with that. We're just going to wait for the aircraft. Okay, he moved. Beautiful. I think we need to call for push and start. So we'll call up ground. Ground, hello, Ryanair 934. Push and start from stand Bravo 4, please.
Ryanair 934.
Jared. Thanks for your support. 8 months, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just finished my sim school complete. Nice, dude. Congratulations. Congratulations, my amigo. Thanks so much, Jared. Appreciate it, man. Since Takeoff, long time no see. Hope all is well with you. Good to see you, man. You get everything short of rivet counting with the cap. Oh, man. I like rivet counting, though. Been busy with job interviews. Finally have some time to come and relax. Flight, nice. Well, thanks for coming and hang out, man.
4, squawk 2005, and then thereafter, pushback is approved, facing northeast on Alpha.
2005, and yes, we'll face northeast on Alpha. Ryanair 934, thank you. Okay, 2005, forgot to throw that in. That's good, that's set. We're going to actually do a quick edit, because I don't trust this to get us anywhere, because, yeah, that's where it's going to try and put us. We're not going to do that. We're going to go like this, and then we're going to go like this. And we're actually going to have to pull forward a bunch.
Ryanair 83 November, Tango contact 211 good flight.
Alright, that's what we want right there. Says please release park brakes. We'll release them. I don't think it's going to work right away. So it always does some weird ass things. So we're going to have to go GSX, and we're going to have to restart the Kutal script. And we'll have to reset our park brakes. The controls for custom pushback blow my mind. They're a little bit weird, but once you get used to them, like I always have them up on my second monitor. Well, I did. I took like a screenshot of the everything that you need to set for it. GSX, prepare pushback and departure. Is that a Monarch I see? It is. Yeah, I just saw that as well. Monarch A320 Neo, it looks like. I'm surprised there's even a livery for that. Eric, are you going back home now, Eric?
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Man, that's so bright. Yo, Cap, why did you remove the second monitor? No, I got the second monitor. We were talking about the GSX, how to control GSX. I still have my second monitor. That's how I'm reading chat and everything right now. Starting your descent into Atlanta. Nice. Pardon me. No way I could go a single monitor now. I've got a third if I'd have room. Yeah, dual monitor is the best way to go because then you can keep like everything that you want to have on the second monitor and focus everything on the stream, right? You know, even if you don't stream, like even just like putting this on like a second monitor or something can help so much, you know. We're gonna go used auto-saved quick pushback. Beautiful, park brakes released. Okay, should actually commence now. There goes the gear, beautiful. Alright, upstairs looks great. All that's set, that's set. Let's go ahead and go engine number 2 over to ground. Start valve open. N2 percentage rising. Flying to Australia from Stansted tomorrow. Jeez, that's a long flight, man. Is he doing a world tour starting in Dublin? I've made my way to Hawaii trying to get to Australia without going direct. Any suggestions? No clue, man. Sorry, dude. Alright, engine number 2, intro fuel. This doesn't look like the pushback that we just made, chat, does it? Actually, it might. Because it looks like it's going to pull us slightly forward here. OG, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Oh, my lord. Nice. You know what, chat? It works. Okay, we're not in the building. We're looking good. All right, we're looking good. Engine number 1 over to ground. Yeah, you only want to go more. You're up to 4 monitors now. Holy man. There's Ryanair departing, or did he just arrive? He might have just arrived. Start valve open. Engine number 1. N2 percentage is on the rise. Give that tug a promotion. Deserves something for that pushback. Holy macaroni. Introduce fuel number 1. And jackknifed. Think we must blame Dan for that pushback? Yes. Ultra-wide curve was a huge game changer for sure, Steve. Yeah. I wish I could do that, man. As a streamer, it just makes all the things really weird, man. You'd end up with like black bars, like these big, like, I don't know, man. It makes the aspect ratio all weird for streams and stuff. Again, I truly feel if you want to stream and you want to stream properly, there are some sacrifices that you have to make, unfortunately. You know, running those ultra-wide monitors just gives such like a weird angle through OBS and stuff. And yeah. All right, flaps are 5 degrees and set. V speeds are all set in there as well. We need 150 on that. She's showing us the gear pin. That's good. Thank you. Auto brake over to max. Sorry, auto brake over to RTO. We're not flying an Airbus. It's definitely not max. We need a trim value of 592. Good right about
you
there.
are on gate Bravo 4, Bravo 1, Alpha 4 or Alpha 1, you have to perform a long pushback on taxiway Alpha for your next time.
Okay, we'll keep it in mind for next time. Thanks, Ryanair 934. Pro Pete's on, Gen 1's on, Yacht Amper's on, you're off, APU's off, that's all good. And Ryanair 934 ready to taxi runway 21.
Ryanair 934 taxi holding point runway 21 via Alpha and Echo.
Alpha and Echo runway 21, Ryanair 934. Okay, park brake off. So I guess what he was saying is if you park at this gate for next time, if you park at this gate or whatever gate we were at, what gate we're at, this gate. Next time we park at this gate, we actually have to push ourselves out this way. So they actually go out here and then push themselves back onto Alpha. Is what I believe he was just saying to me. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Clear left, clear right, which would actually make sense because it's such like a crazy tight little because it's such a crazy tight little area. It totally makes sense. So. Right, taxi lights on. Today at Stansted, Scathhouse, PMDG Jet 2. Nice. Okay, we've got our departure up. That's good. 230 knots through the climate, looks like. Nice scenery, though, chat. I mean, it is a pay-where airport. It is a little bit on the expensive side. Sorry, is that for Ryanair 934?
Ryanair 934, I see you lost. You taxiing to taxiway Foxtrot. I gave you Echo. No worries. Contact tower 119650.
I'm sorry, did you give us Echo for departure for Ryanair 934?
Ryanair 934, Echo.
Oh, my apologies. We'll continue up to Foxtrot, Ryanair 934. Damn, he gave me Echo for departure. I didn't even realize. Man, we're messing up all kinds of things today, chat. We're learning. We're learning a new airport. Holy shit. Everything's weird here at Frankfurt. It's good. See, now we will learn all of these things for next time we fly in. It's going to be badass when we have some cargo, man, to have this airport, though. That's for sure. Have we done any transcontinental flights on stream? Yes, we have. Yeah. One guy new streamed GTRP in ultra wide and nobody watched because everything was being small. Well, it can definitely be weird. Yeah. Like as a streamer, it can definitely be weird, man. Alright, flight director. 1965, thanks for all the lessons today, Frankfurt. We'll keep those in mind for next time we fly in. Appreciate it. Alright, 11965. Tower hello, Ryanair 934, short of 21 at Foxtrot.
Ryanair 934, Han Tower, hello again, line up runway 21, correction, wind 130 degrees, 15 knots, runway 21, cleared for takeoff, have a safe flight, bye-bye.
Runway 21, cleared for takeoff, Ryanair 934, thank you. Alright, I don't know if we still have departure or center online or approach. We might. Yeah, 1256. So plug that in, 125.6. Got 1256 in, good. Cool. How do you calculate the runway remaining for intersection departures? You have to use the charts actually to do it. It should say on the chart somewhere. If there's an airport that does a lot of like intersection departures, it should show on the chart what it should be. All right, we're good to go here, chat. We'll do a recall. Good. Everything's set there. I'm happy with that. Joystick cam is going on. I don't know if I think I messed up the camera a little bit. There we go. It should be good right about there. Cool. Let's go throttles up to 50%. And chrono comes on. Enjoy the departure, guys. Toga. Takeoff power set. Airspeed's alive.
80 knots.
Cross check. Bump in the runway.
Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Climb power's in, sounds are coming back down. I think we go over automatically. And radar, hello, Ryanair 934, 4,300 out of Frankfurt, Hahn.
Ready to identify. Climb flight level 160.
Climb flight level 160, Ryanair 934. 160 is in. Good. Let's go flaps up 1.
Speed Hamster 2080, wind Rammstein 073 knots, runway 09, clear for takeoff.
09, clear for takeoff, speed Hamster 2080.
Auto brakes off and gear is locked.
Corner 904, proceed direct Mike Alpha Kilo, India Kilo.
Proceed direct Makic, Ryanair 934. Retractables can come off, runway turn-offs, and our taxi lights off.
Corner 369 established, ILS 21.
Corner 369, contact Hahn Tower, 119, decimal 650.
119, decimal 650, Corner 369.
Start the clock. It is 2 minutes. 3 minutes now. Clock is on, man. All right, 7,000 straight out. Autopilot 1 is going on. Actually, I want to do something for a sec. I'll bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Bear with me here for 2 seconds. I want to go to control options. I want to go to TCA yoke. I want to go to sensitivities, and I want to add a slight reactivity. I want that to be like down to 50%. That feels a lot better, and I'm going to put a 1% dead zone. Done. Go back. Oh wait, apply and save. Resume. Okay. Now, going to turn off autopilot for a second. Yeah, that feels so much better. For those of you that are having issues with the way your yoke is behaving, change your reactivity down a little bit, and I find it makes it. See how like it takes a second for the airplane to like pitch up now. It's not so like instant as soon as I'm pulling back doing some things. That feels really good right now, so you may want to do that. All right, we'll engage autopilot. There we go. Take care behind the skies. Hopefully I'll see you this weekend, man. Any estimated time for arrival? Well, it should stay up there in about an hour. An hour and a bit. Should be there. For those that complain about the flight model, look, you can change it. Exactly. That's what I've been trying to explain for I don't know how long, but landing lights are coming off, start switches are coming off as well. Landing lights are coming off. Over to Unicom 122 Delta for Ryanair 934. Thanks for wonderful ATC. Alright, Over to Unicom, 122.8. Wonderful. Yeah, and the beauty about that, being able to tweak those things, is like anybody can do that, you know? Anybody can do that. If you wanted to send in the A310, you need to, I believe, pull it, and then you need to, how am I getting the dot? That's weird. You need to pull it, and then you actually need to, like, press the, there's a button you need to press, I think. Toxic Gaming, what's up, man? How are you, dude? She's sleeping on the couch over there. I'm going to let her be. She is sleeping on the couch. I'm wondering if I'm going to take the... This is me taking off the autopilot again. Let me get us up to our cruise altitude, 30,000. I'm going to take off altitude again for autopilot. And, like, how is the... I find the roll is actually pretty good. I don't think I need to add any... The pitch feels really good now, too, that I've added that onto it, so should be good. Yeah. Need a couch cam for Daisy? The Daisy couch cam. Have to pop out for some work. Hope you have a good landing. See you in the next stream. Ben, take care, man. Thank you, dude. Have you heard the FT Sim sounds for the PMDD? They sound pretty good. I think the default ones sound perfectly fine, to be honest with you. But, yeah. What flavor of pen? Ghost OG. Ghost OG. When is the next long haul? Probably when we get the A330. I've kind of been holding off doing any type of long hauls because when the A330 drops from Aerosoft, I know for a fact that we're going to be doing all kinds of long hauls. So I've been holding off. Doing the long hauls. Pineapple Express right now? Nice. Nice. Just got whiplash in the back? No. Exactly, Toxic. You got it. Ghost OG. Pretty tasty, too. Hiccup, you went very famous here in India. Every simulation watcher recommends your channel. Keep up the great work. Damn, really, Parth? That's awesome. Very cool, man. We need to go back and do some more flights in India. I always want to go back and do some Spice Jet and stuff. I loved, dude. When we spent that week over there in India, that was an absolute blast. So we need to plan that again. We'll see if we can make that happen in the near future, because that flying was hella fun, man. Some great flying. Practice flights YEG to YYC when the 330 drops, West Coast version of YYZ to YUL. Exactly. Arguably, probably the better option, in my opinion. Right, Kevin? Tell you, man, India tour #2 can't come soon enough. I know. I'm just trying to, like, I guess we could just fly to the same airports, Kevin, to be honest with you. We probably could just do the same airports that we did, but like in reverse rotation or something. But yeah. Hey, Gab, you should definitely need to get a Daisy a couch cam. Could be good, yeah. Back working on the Aero. Nice, dude. Very nice. YYZ to YUL with Air Transat? Yes. We just need a good YUL scenery. We have Toronto. We just need Montreal now, man. We need Montreal badly. Badly. We'd love to see you flying Sun Class Airlines A330 flights. It's an airline you have never flown when the A330 is out. I do, yeah. Sun Class. Who is that? I don't know if I've ever even heard of them, to be honest with you. Sun Class. Yeah, I don't know. Where do they fly? What do they fly? They obviously sound like a destination airport. What are you more excited for, Flight Tampa YUL or FSIM Studios Calgary? Good question. Probably YUL. Just because I've flown in and out of YUL so many times in my life. It's just, I know that airport like the back of my hand. Yeah. Sander, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. 330s and 321s. Interesting. Who developed the Toronto scenery? Fly Tampa. Arguably one of the best scenery developers out there. Definitely top 10. What pen flavor for all time? Oh, man. There's... are you in Canada, Toxic? If you're in Canada, check out... who the hell makes it? Gelato Mint. Gelato Mint by... I forget the company, but Gelato Mint. Oh my god, dude. It is fantastic. Fantastic. There's Gelato Mint. There's Orange Sherbet by Sherbinski. Orange Sherbet is incredible. Orange Sherbet by Sherbinski. There's the Mint Gelato. There's also this other one that I have. It's Vortex. I forget what the string. Oh, Alaskan Thunderfuck by Vortex. These are all live rosins, though. I'm huge onto the live rosin, man. I am all about the live rosins right now. Chat, did we fucking how is this twice we've done this now, chat? How is this twice we've done this in 2 days now? I'm so used to Airbus and CRJ right now. My goodness, chat. This is twice we've done that. We forgot to turn the packs on again. Oh my goodness, dude. We're all dead. We're all dead again, chat. Holy shit. Twice in 3 days I forgot to do that. Man, we are way too Airbus pilots right now. Way too much Airbus. Guess that's what happens when you don't fly the PMDG for a month. You forget about it. You asked this question 5 minutes ago. Are the packs on? Did you really? I must have missed it, man. At Ryanair, the O2 is extra. Precisely. Precisely. Yeah, everybody's alive. No problem. Don't worry. I love how it just says fail. Auto fail. Auto fail. Look at that view. Sunrise. Sunrise. You're fired. Gather your things up and land, please. In real life, you actually would be dead. There's no fail. You're dead. Alaska Thunderfuck. Yes. Yeah, great strain. Boeing Brothers for life. Are the engines on? They are on. Yeah. So Boeing needs an ECAS system. See, there you go. The natural anesthetic pilot. Exactly. Ready to go. I can't believe we forgot that. You know what I think it was? Is I think right in the middle of like doing our flows is when the controller informed us about the our pushback mistake, and he was like, by the way, you need to push back all the way out on Alpha. Very classic, yeah. Hope all is well. I'm back working for Aerostar. Unfortunately, it's not bad, Starsup. Welcome back, man. Wait, Aerostar's, is that the scenery dev? There was a scenery dev that way. You need to get a dual cockpit mod so you can and Smitty can attempt a flight together. There is one, it's just not very well done, but yeah, I know what you mean. Stretching on some pink lemonade. Ooh, nice. Pinks are usually really nice, man. Pinks are very nice and like piney. Very, yeah. At least up here in Canada. Anything that's pink is like super like piney, flowery almost. Yeah, pink Kush is really, really common up here. Just on a flight from Vienna to Innsbruck with a Circle to Land 08, getting used to it. TCA with a Flyboy R32NX. Nice. That is such a great approach, man. One of my favorites, dude. I just don't think it gets any better with the mountain range and like the beautiful airport, and you basically have to nail the approach or it just becomes, you know, a little bit difficult. Wish Navigraph showed more cargo parking spots so I could choose them on GSX. They do, Strody. You just have to always look like, got to go into like the taxi charts and you got to look for like the parking stands or parking stand coordinates, de-ice pads. If you go to parking stands, it should always show you, like, here's the cargo down here, or the cargo center here. It depends what airport, but you can always go to, like, the parking cords and parking stands. It'll show you, like, where other hangars are and stuff as well. So, yeah. Looking at Atlanta for north parking, I have to take a deeper look. You just talk with Jeff? Yeah, I had, actually was in a chat with him the other day for like a good hour. Talking about the expo. He's going to be down at the expo as well. Mr. Faviano, going to be down at the expo. So if you want to meet Jeff, he'll be there at the expo. That's good. Pulling, it hits the back of the throat a bit. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. We're going to be flying Ryanair with split scimitar winglets later on this week. Somebody asked for it. I'll see if I can pick up a livery. I don't know. Is there one on flightsim.to? Maybe? I'll have to look. When is the expo? The expo is June 24th and 25th, I think, in Houston. Yeah. We could see you and Jeff and all the other awesomes one day. It would be cool, man. Yeah. For sure. Is it the 23rd? Okay, there you go. 23rd, 24th. Or wait. June. Yeah, well, 24, 25 is the actual expo. 23rd is the captain's corner. But yes, 23, 24, 25. Call it the weekend of the 23rd. The actual, like, go to the museum and, like, see everybody is 24th and 25th. Like, we'll be streaming from the event on the 24th. So if you can't make it to Expo this year, make sure you tune into the stream at least, because we'll be streaming live from the event. Amnesia. What's up, man? How are you, dude? Yeah, Friday is like the captain's corner. I've never really been interested in the captain's corner. It's more like, you know, about like the expo and stuff like that. It isn't really the expo. I think they have like some like little sort of like social thing. They serve like some dinner and some drinks or something, but meh. On the Friday night, I'd much rather go out with like a group of, the guys and, you know, find a nice restaurant to go to for on the Friday night. Can't wait to see what Microsoft Flight Simulator next surprises are this year. Last year we got the 40th anniversary update, so I have high hopes for this year. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll have to see. Really hoping we're able to get the days off. Me too, Kevin. It would be great to see you again, dude. More importantly, it would be great to see you down like in an environment where, like I said, if you've never been to the expo, it's just one big nerd out. You know what I mean? Like one big nerd. It's pretty good. No, Huskers. It looks like I'm going to be arriving Wednesday at noon. So I'll be there from the 21st to the 26th. So I'm going Wednesday to Monday. Yeah, it's one big nerd out, dude. I absolutely love it. The amount of stuff that like you're gonna see, like you didn't even think was like. I'm telling you, dude. I remember in Orlando going and meeting up. Dan had a ton of great conversations with this guy. He went and found old real airline parts. So like he would go and get like an old radio stack from a 7.5 or a 7.6, and he would retrofit it. And then like it was literally like a plug and play. He would sell it at the expo, and then you could take it home. He makes it so that it's completely compatible on the PC for whatever, you know, Microsoft or X-Plane or whatever, and you actually take that physical unit home. There's so many cool things that are there. Sólríkt is going to be there as well, so I think they're going to have their full A320 simulator, which is obviously, I don't need to tell you how badass that is. You get to go sit and fly in like a real 320 simulator. Man, I've seen the videos. My seniority is growing slowly, so I'm hopeful. There you go, man. Very cool. And you fly in close by, don't you? Do you guys fly into IAH or do you guys fly into Hobby? Because we're literally staying like, you could walk from Houston Hobby to the hotel that we're staying at. Yeah. And for those of you that, I just saw that Huskers said the DoubleTree is sold out. Yeah. So Huskers, keep an eye Dan, Smitty, Mopar, a couple other guys from the group, they actually found a hotel not even half a mile from where from the DoubleTree, and they're paying a quarter of the price. I think maybe not a quarter, that's a little bit less than half. They're paying less than half. Like, I think the last time I checked, they were paying 70 USD a night, as opposed to like the 200 I think that the DoubleTree wants. So keep that in mind. There are tons of hotels in and around that area. You don't have to stay at the DoubleTree, especially at like $200 a night. Fuck that, dude. Pardon my French. That's not, no. Just go and literally book a hotel that's down the street. I forget what hotel they're at. Reach out to me on Discord. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. I can probably find it pretty quickly. Where are they staying? They are staying at... Sorry, I'm going through. I'm looking. Quality Inn? Yeah, Quality Inn. Choice Hotels Quality Inn. Yeah, that's the one. It's brand newly renovated. Brand new renovated. Yeah, this one. The Quality Suites, Houston Hobby. Yeah, look at the price. 64 USD a night. Look at the rooms, dude. Brand new. Brand new. It was an older hotel. I forget what the hotel was. But then Quality Suites came in and they completely redid everything. It actually looks really nice. And at $60-something a night, like, fuck. I don't know, a little bit dated. The bathroom, you can tell it's a little bit dated, but like, it's not bad, man. It's got new paint, new floors, new everything. Comes with a free breakfast, and every room is like a suite like this, so you can actually technically even like hang out in the room a little bit. You know, tilt the TV that way, have people sitting on the couch, a couple chairs. You can actually have a couple people hanging out in your room. But yeah, that's where the other guys booked. You fly BNA, then I'll probably do YV over to LAX ORD. Got you. Okay, cool. You're sleeping there? No, I'm not sleeping there. I'm gonna be with Thrustmaster, probably at the DoubleTree. But I'm flying with the sponsored event through with them, right? So it's a little bit different. But yeah, I'll be at the DoubleTree down in Houston. We just flew over top of Brussels. I was wondering why we're getting shitty FPS. We should all go crazy in an Airbnb. Honestly, Jay, we did that one year, man. It's a little bit difficult, dude, to do the Airbnb because there's so many different personalities. It makes staying at an Airbnb a little bit difficult. A lot of people want to do one thing. A lot of people want to do other things. So I think it's just overall, I think it's better that everybody has their own. And at that price, man, it's hard to even find an Airbnb at that price. And yeah, it's difficult. When is the expo? What is your plan in terms of content? So the expo is June 23rd to the 25th, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. As far as content goes, I don't know, man. I may do some pre-recorded videos and put those up for you guys while I'm gone. I don't know, though. I am going to be live streaming from the event on Saturday for sure. Maybe on Sunday as well. We'll have to see, but for sure, I'll be live streaming from the event on Saturday for probably 2 or 3 hours. We will... I'll also be probably making some videos or making some YouTube shorts at the airport. So I'll probably do some YouTube shorts of the departure, YouTube shorts of the arrival, YouTube shorts of some other stuff. So I plan on making like a whole thing about it. There's going to be a lot of YouTube shorts. There's going to be a lot of Instagram, Facebook videos and stuff like that of departures, arrivals. And then, yeah, like I said, from the actual event, we're going to be live streaming on the Saturday. We may live stream on Sunday as well. We'll have to see what's going to happen. But Saturday for sure, streaming from the event. And we're going to be doing a landing challenge. So I've already mentioned that to you guys as well. We're going to be giving away all kinds of goodies from Thrustmaster, headsets. I've got some stickers and some other stuff that I'll be giving away. And, yep. It's a good experience. It's really fun, man. And not only am I going to be there, but think, dude, there's going to be all your other favorite content creators are going to be there. I think there's a huge group of guys coming over from the UK. I don't know if like Chewy and like London Controller and those guys will be over. I don't know. I haven't spoken to them about that yet. I really don't know. Last I checked, Chewy wasn't planning on going. Chewy was just in California, not, you know, I think a couple months ago. But you know, like Jeff Favignano will be there, for example, and there's a bunch of, I think XP72 is going to be there. I think Blue Games is going to be there. I don't know about V1 and Flight Deck to Sim. I don't know if those guys can make it out with their flying schedules. I would say probably no, unless they're going to take it out. Swiss 01, I don't know. I've never seen Swiss at an expo. I don't know if it's really his style, Will, to be honest with you. Again, like, this is kind of more for like the like people that are actually like in the flight sim community. I don't know if I consider Swiss like in the actual flight sim. I don't know, man. I just find like he flies for the memes, right? Air Force Proud, I don't know. He might be there. I don't know though. I don't know where he lives. He has been aired. Yeah, he definitely has been, man, for sure. Yeah. Yes, Jared, we're talking about the expo. Yeah. Q8 Pilot will be there. I did see that. He's got his own booth. I'm extremely excited to be able to finally meet him. I hope his voice sounds just as good in real life as it does when he's on his computer giving us tutorial videos. I'm sure it will. I'm very excited to meet Osama. I've been watching his videos, I don't know, man, 6, 7, 8 years now I've been watching his videos. So Q8's going to be really cool to meet, man. I'm excited for that one. Even if they could, I think V1 and Flight Deck to Sim would try and maintain their identity secret. True, but Randy, Flight Deck to Sim went to the Microsoft. I don't know if you remember, Microsoft invited like 50 content creators and streamers to Seattle. They flew everybody to Seattle and they did this huge kind of you know, this is the secret project we've been working on for 5 years, and kind of showed everything. And Flight Deck to Sim was there. He made it there, and he was, you know, obviously showing his face to everybody there. So I don't know. Air Force Proud is in Florida, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure. Air Force Proud was the biggest in the flight sim community. I would say yes, probably. At least doing like, trying to be like realistic and like, yeah, doing like real flights and stuff. I would say aired. Yeah. I mean, the beauty about Air Force Proud is he kind of has this like, one, he never takes himself too seriously, which is always good, because at the end of the day, you're flying in a simulator, right? You have to have fun. You have to be able to laugh at yourself. But two, he also makes really good videos where like they have a lot of fun, like doing controller ATC stuff and stuff like that. I find he's like that perfect balance between like enough realism to keep like actual flight sim enthusiasts into his, you know. And yeah, will the fiance be there? No, that's not her thing, man. And not to mention that, you have to remember we own a farm with like 17, 16 horses. So yeah, if she's not there running the farm, that means we're paying somebody $150 a day, something like that, I think is what it costs for a farm handler. So yeah, it's difficult to go away. Yeah, horses won't fit on the plane. Exactly. Yeah. Gonna head out now. I'll wait for the FS to install. Have a good flight, Cap. Zach, take care, man. That one IRL 737 who also flies in Microsoft Flight Sim. Who's that? Flight Deck to Sim or Oh, there's a couple other guys as well. I forget their names, but I know what you're saying. Bring the horses instead. Could you imagine? I'll bring the minis. I'll pretend that the mini horses are my emotional support animals. Yeah. Will Flying Fabio be there? I have no clue. I think so. I think he was there in San Diego doing something because he's part of the FS. What is it called? The whole thing there. What's that FS thing that they have? FS Alliance? No, FS something. I forget what it's called. He's part of that, and I think he has like some. I think he does like some talk show thing, not talk show, but I think he does something on there with that association. Thank you. FSA, that's it. Yes, Flight Sim Association. Thank you, Will. What was the worst and sloppiest approach you've ever flown on stream? Oh, there's been a lot. There's been a lot. Depends. Depends on the day. Depends on the week. 737 pilot Emmanuel. Yes, 737 NG driver. I don't know if he'll be there. I don't know, man. You'll have to ask those guys, to be honest with you. Irish Spotter, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. I don't know what you mean by like sloppy though, Pierce. Sometimes I just forget things and it just makes it a mess, you know. Irish Spotter, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope all's well. I think I got you. Pardon me. Should be a nice arrival back into Stansted. Remember, guys, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button if you are enjoying the content. Saturday, we're going to Lanzarote. So that's going to be a fun one. Very much looking forward to that. I hope you guys are as well. I think it's about a 4-hour flight. I think it's like 4.5 hours. We're going to be flying from Stansted to Lanzarote. Got some beautiful scenery down there. It's going to be a good one. Just finished a week of exams. There you go. Sweet. I'm doing well, man. Remember the old days of long hauls? We used to depart, then you'd go and do IRL stuff and come back to do the landing. Oh, we'll get back to those, Equa. The problem is we just don't have... We have like one airplane that I would trust to do that type of stuff right now. And it's, you know, I can't do that every week. I feel like it's, you know... But we will get back to doing that, trust me. We will, man. We will. All right. 8,000 feet at Abbott, 220. 8,000 feet. Let's plug it in, shall we? 8,000 feet is in. The airplane should start its descent in about 5 miles or less. Coming up to some cloudy London again. Don't forget to smash down the thumbs up, guys. I don't know if we can hit 300 likes. It's been a slow day, to be honest with you, today. Kind of slow. A little bit surprising. I thought people would really like these flights because we always fly into Frankfurt, but it's rare that we fly into Frankfurt Hahn. I thought there would be a little bit more interest in these flights. Maybe not. See the rest of the flights this week. Should be fun. I'm really excited to fly into Marseille, dude. That approach into Marseille is going to be absolutely beautiful. Going to be a beautiful, beautiful flight. The Lanzarote is going to be a beautiful flight as well. Anthony, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome aboard. All right, we have started our descent down into Stansted. Let's start plugging in some numbers now, shall we? So we know that we're expecting the ILS 22110.5. We'll plug in 110.50. We'll throw that in there. 11050. We'll throw that in there. Good. Front course for this one, 222. 222. All right. And minimums 548. 548. Aviation Mike, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. The F stream with 1,000 people was insane. It was, dude. And the, I mean, trying to keep up in chat was just wild, man. To know you had horses? Yeah. So my fiance and I, about, well, when was it? Almost a year ago. It was actually in like wasn't it in the springtime? Yeah, it was like June 1st last year. So we've almost had it for a year. We bought a farm, 36 acre, 30, 34, 36, somewhere around there, 34 and a half, I think. We'll call it 35, 36 acre horse farm. She had been living there for a couple years. She'd been renting it out, running her business from there. She runs, an equestrian business. So she had been there running her business for a couple years, and the owner of the property approached us and asked us if we would be interested in buying the property. He wanted to retire. He didn't, you know, he was wanted to get rid of the land, wanted to sever the land. He has a house. He had a house on the land. He wanted to sever his house and keep like 2 acres or something on the property, and he wanted to sell us the rest. So we, you know, we had to obviously do a bunch of things, and we had to get it appraised, and we had to figure out, you know, all these things. And sure enough, we ended up taking possession, I think June 1st last year. So we're coming up on a year. So yeah, it's good, man. It's good. She's continuing to run her business out there. Instead of paying rent now, we pay a mortgage. You know, instead of not gaining any equity, we're gaining equity, and instead of just paying out in rent. So it's good, man. It's good. It's been a learning process. There's definitely you know, a lot of ups and a lot of downs. There's certain things, you know, like, you know, a couple months ago there was something going on with the roof. We had to get some roofing people out. Ended up costing me $2,900, and I just was, you know, so there's certain things that happen. We got to buy a tractor. I'm like in the midst right now of trying to find that perfect tractor. I don't want to spend too much money. I kind of want to, I'm looking for something older, something that I can, you know, that's been well maintained. That's a lot more of a reasonable price. I don't need a tractor to like do like anything crazy, like till fields and do that type of stuff. I need a tractor so that I can get like those big hay bales, you know, the 1,000-pound hay bales, to get those out into the field for the horses and that type of stuff. So just looking for something older, and not a $50,000 or $100,000 tractor. No, looking more towards like a $7,500, $10,000, somewhere around there tractor, you know, a 1990s case, or a 1990s Universal, or even a John Deere, maybe. We'll see. But yeah. Does she commute out to the barn every day? No. So the one thing that's really cool, college dude, about the property and the barn, so like I said, part of the deal was that they were going to sever off land, and they were going to keep the house that was on the property. So there is no house on the property, but it's a modern style barn. It was built in 2000 and something. So it's a modern style barn, and it actually has a condo, like a condo apartment built into the front of the barn area. So she actually lives, it's small, it's a 1-bedroom, kind of like open concept, 1 bedroom, a living room, a kitchen, and that's pretty much it, in a small storage room. So it's a 1-bedroom with a tiny den, if you will. Yeah, she lives there full time, because a lot of the time horses, especially if like horses are having babies and they're doing, you want to have, and a lot of people prefer that like somebody's always on site, keeping an eye on horses, and especially if like you've got a really expensive, like a $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 racing horse, which we have a couple of, that, you know, you want to make sure that they're always, you know, doing good, and they got enough food and water and yada yada yada. So yeah, she lives there actually. So she lives there full time. Yeah, I go over and visit like 3 or 4 times a week, depends. Usually 3 times a week. So yeah, do I live there when not streaming? No, like I said, I have my own place for streaming purposes. And you have to remember as well, it's out in the middle of fucking nowhere. It's not that far. It's about 40 minutes from where I live, but it's like, as far as like where it's out in the middle of, like, it's just all farms, right? So no proper internet. The internet is absolutely atrocious. Like, we're on rural internet, and I think we get 50 megabits, I think, or something like. Does that make sense? 50? What's like a really low number? Like, let me just put it this way: when we're both sitting on our phones, like doing something on the internet, and we're trying to stream something, it's barely workable. So yeah, it's 50 megabit. Yeah. So it's real bad. It's real bad. So streaming isn't an option. That's just not an option. Yeah. So streaming's not an option. At least from there for now. Sell one horse and you could build a new PC. Well, they're not our horses, right? So they're clients. Everybody. She has one horse, she has two horses. She's a stallion that she breeds out, so she sells his, you know what? She sells his baby batter, I guess we'll call it. That's probably not a good way of saying that, but you get what I'm getting at here. She sells his semen, essentially, for money, because he's a stallion, and a thoroughbred stallion. And then she has another horse that she teaches lessons on and stuff like that. So, yeah. But yeah, all the other horses that are there aren't actually our horses. They're other clients, people that pay to keep it there. It's pretty crazy, man. Do you know that people, like, I kind of was like, I was kind of amazed at how much people pay to keep horses, like, safe. And, like, I guess, like, there's a lot of it, like I said, like, when you have a really expensive racehorse or something, like, you know, or a horse that horses live like 30, 40 years, man. So, like, imagine if, like, you've had a horse for 15, 20 years. Like, that's part of your family, right? Like, so a lot of people want, like, really good care for their horses and their animals and stuff. But it amazes me, man, how much money people spend on horses and stuff. It's crazy, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Got some fiber ran out there. That can only be like 50k, dude. Flyboy, you should even, like, you should see what our neighbor's doing, dude. Like, our neighbor has, like, the most jankiest system. There's a guy that lives, like, I don't know, a couple miles down the road, and he's got some type of, I don't know if it's, I guess it's Starlink, maybe. If it's not Starlink, it's one of the other ones. Anyways, he, like, beams it. The internet's so bad where we live that the neighbor beams, like, between that guy who lives a couple miles away and to his house. They built these, like, massive towers that, like, connect each other, and he runs his internet off this guy's internet that is a couple miles away, because that's, like, where there's decent, you know what I mean? Lowest internet speed we have in Milton is 100 megabits per second squared to 1.5. A huge difference. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Cap, you ever had a hard on this one, or wouldn't be able to real world the probe? Have to have a hard landing? Well, the runway is all weird at this one, so. Non-flight simmers probably say the same thing about the amount of money we spend on flight sim shit. Oh, 100%. 100%. The only thing that is crazy is the horse industry. If anybody knows the horse industry, listen, let's say you have, like, let's say you have a brush, okay? And it's a regular brush. It's $2, right? The second you take that same brush and you say that it's a horse brush, instead of $2, it's now $22. That's literally how it is in the horse world.
Captain, wouldn't
It's
be more
crazy.
profitable if you lease a tractor? How much costs to insurance
Yeah.
a racehorse? I mean, what happened if one of the horse dies? Do you have to pay the owner?
No. It's all, they all have to sign a contract that says it's not. Listen, dude, I would be real. Horses are stupid. Horses are smart in a sense, but they're also extremely stupid. They're like the most fragile things in the world. They can hurt themselves so easily I've seen so many things, and I've 2 years, 3 years she's been running the business out of this place, and like it's just incredible, man. Like they are not smart animals. Yeah, it blows my mind that people spend so much money on that type of stuff, to be honest with you, man. Yeah, cost me $1,200 every 10 lessons for my daughter has. It's ridiculous. I'm telling you, the horse world is insane, man. Insane. But yes, leasing a tractor, I don't even know what that would be like, man. I'd rather at least buy something. I think leasing a tractor, that's probably got to be expensive, man. And like I said, for what we don't need it for like everyday farmer use. Like we kind of just want a tractor so that we have a tractor. Like for example, we have 1,000-pound bales of hay, right? LAX, what's up, man?
I'm into airplanes and my sister is into horses.
Uh-oh.
My parents' bank account doesn't appreciate it, haha.
Yep. I totally understand that one. Huge no floaties to you, man. El Bapino Hari, my friend. Good to see you, dude, as well. LAX the Beast, thanks so much for the 5 bones, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's, we just need it for like, so those 1,000-pound bales of hay. Right now, we have these hay picks, and they're stacked 4 tall in our hay storage, and like her and I literally have to like grab it and like hang all of our body weight and like drag these massive thing down, when like in reality we could just have a tractor. The tractor picks up the 1,000-pound bale of hay, brings it out to the field that the horses are in, put like a wrap around it, put like a hay net around it, and boom, you're good to go. You know, so that's kind of what we need the tractor for. It's not, I don't know if it would be beneficial to lease a tractor. I'm pretty sure it'd be way too expensive. Not to mention, like I mentioned, we don't need a new tractor that's got like all the like bells and whistles and for like actual farming and agriculture stuff. We literally just need a workhorse, like in the essence, not an actual horse, but we just need something that we can like, you know, when something is too heavy for her and I to do, we can go and do that, right? Or there's other little projects and stuff that we can do. So I've had 6 horses my whole life. So expensive. It's insane. It's insane. Grandpa's horse snapped his legs and he had to put it down. It was a $65,000 horse. Yep. Dude, the stuff that I've seen, man, the stuff that I've seen, it's incredible. Or they colic. I don't know if you guys know what colicking is. Colicking is when like a horse doesn't drink enough water and it causes, or it could be from stress. There's other options. There's other things that cause it, but it causes their intestines to like basically like wrap themselves, and it's impossible to fix. You just have to put the animal down. It just suffers and it's in crazy pain. Like it's crazy, man. And then there's old age, right? Like horses get old, and then, you know, sometimes you got to, it's crazy, man. Like anything, right? You know, that's probably what real pilots talk about at cruise too. Force breaks one of its legs, do you have to sacrifice it? Yes, pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah. It depends where the break is. Sometimes it can be fixed, it can be put in a cast, it can be put in a horseshoe, a mold, something sometimes, but for the most part, yeah. If it breaks its leg, it's, yeah. College dude, I literally ask her that all the time. Like there's certain horses we have at the farm, and I'm like, I always like, we go out to the field and we see them, and I'm just like, you would not be alive if you were out in the real world. You would not be alive. Like we have this one horse, man, it's a little baby guy. His name is Marley. He's like 2 years old or 3 years old. And dude, this horse, man, I'm telling you, if he was not out, like if he was not being watched by my fiance at the farm, dead, 100%, would not survive. Not at all. He is just, wow. You ever been kicked by one? No. Luckily, I'm pretty smart when it comes to them. Chat, look at the rain. Look at that. Just incredible, man. The views in this sim. Sheesh. No, never been kicked by one. Do you ever think you'll ever do something other than flight sim? I do some other stuff, Kyle. We do some truck sim. We play some other games. I've been trying to branch out. We've done like the whole Harry Potter thing. We've, you know, there's other games that we do play. But for the most part, my bread and butter and where I feel comfortable is in flight sim. I think that's kind of why people kind of watch the channel and stuff like that. But Remember when the Zebo glitched out of the sky on streams? Yeah, it's done that a couple times. Yeah. Do you know how to program failures in the PMDG 737? Yeah, I think everything's done through the FMC. I don't know exactly where you would do it, but I'm pretty sure everything's done in here. Probably somewhere in maintenance, or I don't know. I don't know. Can you make failures? Can you? I don't know. I know some people like that. Yep. Hey, Gav's been on vacation, so no idea what happened on the Flight Sim World. Any updates on the Aerosoft 330? Not yet, Dan. They posted some screenshots or something the other day, but still no viable information, my friend. Still nothing. All right, we needed, pardon me, wow. We need to be at 8,000 feet for Abbott. I don't know how the hell we're going to make that in 10 miles. I'm actually going to descend now to like 5,000 feet. We're 210 on the speed, so I think we can descend at like 1,600 feet per minute, because we probably need to be down closer to like 3,000, 4,000 feet. Because as you can tell, we're way above profile now. I'm going to get some ground spoiler out just so that it maintains our speed. Luckily, I got flaps 1 out this time, so we should be good. I'm going to pause the music as well. We'll get prepped for our arrival here, London Stansted, early morning approach. Sounds can come up. How do you do the horses do in winter? Mostly stay in the barn, I'd assume. Some do, so we have 10? Yeah, 10 stalls, 10 plus 4 for the minis. So 10 big stalls and 4 mini stalls in the barn. So some horses do stay inside. Some stay outside all year round, man. It really depends. Some horses prefer, believe it or not, to be left outside. Like some horses do not do well inside. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to go on a heading track here, landing on runway 22, so about 45 degrees on that. It'll be 265. So let's go, well, never mind. We're basically on a 265 intercept heading, so we should be good. I'm going to go flaps 5 degrees. I'm going to bring the speed back down to 190. And we're going to plug in, what do we need to intercept at? Intercept was at 2,500. So we'll get 2,500 plugged in, and we definitely need to descend a little bit faster than that in order to get that. I've been to Stansted Airport, saw 40 planes, Ryanair taking off every time. Yes, a lot of Ryanair. Weird question, would you fly the Saab 3000? A little bit on the fence with the Saab. I don't mind it all that much, but I don't know. I'm really looking forward to the ATR though. Like, I'm really looking forward to flying the ATR, man. I think that'll be probably the next turboprop that we're going to end up being in. All right, we've caught glide slope nicely. I'm going to put us back on that heading of 265. It's trying to cut us in a little bit too much here. I'm going to keep us on that heading. I'm going to arm our localizer as well. Speed's great. We bring in the ground spoilers and arm them. We're good at 190. We're holding everything in there. 154 on the approach speed today. Going to turn us left 5 degrees. Hey Cap, I bought this airplane a few days ago. Love it, except the wing flex looks very jittery. Is there a fix for this? That's kind of how it is in real life, man. If you look at if you've ever flown on a 737 and you look at that, it's very indicative of what it's like flying the real 7.3, man. All right, localizer's captured. Let's arm approach. Glide slope should capture here any second as well. There's glide slope. Beautiful. So there's approach, glide slope. Wonderful. We're on a 10-mile final. Looking great. Starting your new job with Ryanair in 3 weeks as a cabin crew. Very cool, man. Enjoy. That's awesome. Do the male horses fight for a female? Stallions will. A lot of the horses are geldings, which means that they've been gelded. Kind of like a dog when a dog gets fixed. 180 on the speed. Trying to keep this in true Ryanair fashion. We'll keep the gear up as long as we can. All of the lights are on. Have you seen the new Emirates livery? I have not. No. Remember, we will be able to do a replay of this arrival as well. Beautiful. Do we have tower on? Oh shit. Tower's online. 123.8. Okay, let's go gear down. Final approach speed. Flaps 15 degrees.
Yeah, 4731 Chanex, 31 Charlie.
Cheers, appreciate it. Chanex 31 Charlie, it's up.
Flaps 25 degrees.
Easy 267, you ready for immediate departure?
We are ready, E267.
Yeah, easy 267 via Romeo 1, runway 22, line up.
Line up runway 22 via Romeo 1, E267.
And Tower Ryanair 934, 3 mile final, runway 21.
Ryanair 9034, the surface wind 17009 and knots. Runway 22, continue approach, expect late landing clearance.
Runway 22, continue approach, we'll expect late landing clearance, Ryanair 934.
Easy 267, surface wind 17009
Yo, Cam's going on.
and knots. Runway 22,
Start the replay.
Clear takeoff, runway 22, EV267.
Let's do a chat. Enjoy, guys.
Sierra, continue
My airplane?
uniform, stand your choice on the western apron.
Taxi uniform, stand on my choice, western apron, let's go Sierra, thank you.
Speeds in. There we go. Beautiful. My airplane.
Ryanair 83 November Tango. Continue taxi. Juliet.
Sounds are up. Enjoy, guys.
Juliet Bravo 1033, Ryanair 8.
Oh man, adding the reactivity feels so much better, chat. If you ever feel like your airplane's a little bit light on the controls, just change the reactivity level. I promise you, man, it does a world of a difference. The airplane like will feel much heavier and.
Ryanair 934, runway 2G splits up.
Runway 22 cleared to land, Ryanair 934. Thank you. All right, landing checklist. Gear down, 3 green. Flaps are 30 and indicated. Ground spoilers are armed with the green light. Cabin crew has been advised. You guys have been advised. Time to put this bad boy down.
ATC, monitor Unicom 122 down flight.
Unicom 12218, EV267.
Those winds are a gustin'. Well, they were. Now they're kind of calmed down. Well, they're definitely gusting.
400.
Ready for start, 730, Chanex 31 Charlie, stop.
Chanex 31 Charlie Hotel, push and start to cruise. Advise straight back. Open.
Approaching minimums.
Yeah, we'll go straight back. 31 Charlie, stop.
Minimums.
Continue.
Disconnecting, thank you for the ATC.
100. 50. 40.
Sierra, thank you for your VFR line. It's really
20.
appreciated.
10.
Reversers, nose down gently. Man, those winds were gnarly. Decelerating. The roller coaster here at Stansted. $60 knots, reverser stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to London Stansted. Wow. That was a little bit gusty there, chat. It was fun, though. Not bad. For freeware scenery, I love it, but man, that runway is just all over the place. So many, like, bumps and humps in the runway.
934, welcome to Stansted. Continue taxi. Lima, Juliet. Hold short of Alpha.
Continue taxi, Lima, Juliet, hold short, Alpha, Ryanair 934. All right, friends, welcome. We made it. Crossing the hold short bars. Stop the clock, 58 minutes. Beautiful. I would say for Ryanair, that was absolute perfection. Going to clean up the flaps, clean up the spoilers. Welcome back, welcome back. Let's go ahead and kill the landing lights. Start switches. Strobe lights, wing lights. And we'll go ahead and spool up the APU. And he wants us to hold short of...
934, take your next right on Mike and then Juliet.
Ah, yes, sorry. Next right, Mike and then Juliet, thanks. He gave me Lima Juliet. We get to go see all the... Guess where we don't have to go, chat? The Ryanair maintenance hangar. Ah, yes. Stop our recording. We're good on that. Stansted freeware is very good. Not EGKK level, but it's good. Yeah. How much reactivity in the percent do I have? 50%, Diego. 50%. And I find it's really nice, man. Like, it makes the airplane not nearly as, like, twitchy. Yeah. 50% reactivity, guys. 50% reactivity on the settings. Sad that this airport has been abandoned from updates. I mean, I don't even think there's anything that the developer can do about, like, the ground. I think he just has to wait for, like, elevation data to come out to fix it. I don't think anything else can be done, but I don't know. I don't know. And for the Phoenix, yeah, the Phoenix, I keep everything kind of stayed the same. I think Phoenix does a really good job with their external flight model. Phoenix is one of the only airplanes that I think runs with an external flight model. So yeah.
X31 Charlie Hotel taxi, Hong Kong Romeo 1 for runway 22 by Bravo Hotel and Romeo.
All right, we are holding short of Alpha. We want to go apron Delta. 56 right, I think we want to go to. $65 right, sure. 65 right.
934, continue Juliet, hold short of Bravo.
Continue Juliet, we'll hold short Bravo, Ryanair 934.
Yep, Ryanair 934, expect stand 31.
We'll expect stand 31, thanks, Ryanair 934. Alright, stand 31, I don't know if we can see this. Let's change facilities. Stand 3-1. I don't see stand 3-1 on the list of working ones. That's fine. We'll see if we can get it up here. Stand 3-1 I do not see on here. Okay. So we'll have to open up the charts and we'll look for stand 3-1. Go to taxi, go to parking stand, stand 3-1. Right here. So we're going to go in at Bravo. So we're coming up onto Alpha. We're going to go Bravo, stand 3-1. That is right. Don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button, guys. I don't know if we'll hit 300 likes on today's stream. Hopefully we can. If you guys are enjoying this content, please do me a huge solid. Don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. Saturday, we've got a really fun flight. We're going to be going from London Stansted to Lanzarote. Lanzarote. So that should be a really fun flight. Very much looking forward to that one. We're going to be using Jet2 Holidays. Jet2 Holidays. So that's going to be a really fun day of flying. If you guys do want to join, we'll taxi into stand 3-1. Thanks for full ATC, Ryanair 934.
No problem. Have a great evening, bud.
Same to you. All right, stand 931.
X31 Charlie Hotel.
This is Alpha. We're going to go into Bravo.
By Romeo 1, runway 22, clear to take off.
So takeoff 22, X31 Charlie Hotel.
Shenix, I think he's nice. I love the Jet2 livery, actually. It's really nice. It is nice. 300 likes, nice. Absolutely awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all, man. Hey, Cap, what is the best CG range for the 7.3? Good question. I think, like, in the 20s, somewhere, like, I don't know. I know that the Zebo usually put it at, like, 25, 23 to 25. I think the PMDG likes around 20, 19, 20, CG weight. Somewhere in and around there. Yeah, well, I'm at 18.6 right now on my CG weight. Alright, this should be Bravo, correct, chat? We're not gonna... Yes, this is Bravo. So we're going in here. And we're gonna go to stand 3-1. Going to turn the APU bus on, APU bleed on, packs off. Sorry, engine bleeds off, packs are still on. And we want stand 3-1, which is going to be down here. Best CG range is in the green selector. True, yes, the band here. But that doesn't, that's just like your trim, but yeah, I guess I see what you mean. What processor would you recommend for Microsoft? Honestly, any of the new... The 12700, the 13700, 13900, those are really great CPUs. The AMD, what is it? The 5800X 3D. I've heard incredibly good things about that.
3-1 Charlie Hotel. Fortunately, there's no further ATC on that Unicorn.
There's stand 3-1 for us. We actually get a gate today, chat. Wow. Should feel lucky. Taxi light goes off.
Navigo Mike Bravo 913, good day. Requesting IFR clearance to Gatwick Airport, source information, Papa.
Nambia 930.
No marshaller. We'll try and get ourselves in as close as we can. It's even got Ryanair here. I would say that's probably pretty good around there. We'll call it good. Park brakes on. How well did we do, chat? Oh, chat. Come on now, chat. No cheating either. No cheating, and that's how close we got. I think we're a little bit to the right. We still on the line? Oh, baby. Come on. Look at that. Professional. Absolute professional, chat. Little bit past the line, but woof, what a professional, chat. No problem. I'm here all week, by the way, guys. Engine number 1 is off. Engine number 2 is off. Anti-collision light is off. Seatbelt sign is off. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, because I was going to say, what? Why would it say that? Operate jetway. Thank you. Cool. Upstairs, you're off. You're off. Right pack is off. That's on. That's good. Fuel pumps all in the off position. Yaw damper is off. And we are looking good, chat. Jet bridge is attaching. GSX request deboarding. There we have it, my friends. What a beautiful flight. What a beautiful day of flying. Frankfurt Hahn back into... Oh, the jet bridge goes bye-bye because it doesn't like that. Anyways, we're not really going to watch that. That's fine. We'll just restart the script. Restart Kutao, good. We'll jump inside. We'll go ahead and close all the doors. Go to doors. Close and close. Make sure no other doors open. It's not good. We're going to go to FS Actions. We're going to go to... No, PMDG Setup, sorry. We're going to go state load, and we want to do approach, and we'll execute that. Let's go ahead and turn the sounds down briefly. Jesper, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome aboard. Hope all is well. Thank you for coming to hang out, my friend. We can remove landing rate monitor 193 on that one. I would say that's a good landing, especially for Ryanair. That's good. We'll disconnect from VATSIM. Thanks to the controllers as well today. Great job. Great job on the controllers. Okay, we've got flaps 30. That's good. Let's get all of the lights back out. Lights, can you all come down? Thank you. You're on, you're on, you're on. That's on as well. That's on. Good. That should be all of the lights. Yes, correct. Beautiful. Let's go to replay. Let's go ahead and play our replay. We are disconnected, so we're good to go for playing our replay. We'll bring this in here a little bit. We'll watch it from right about there. give you guys a nice little wing view. Beautiful. Cool. And yeah, that's going to wrap up today's live stream. I'm going to thank all my mods, my donators, and my sponsors. Thank you all so much for everything that you guys do for the channel. I truly do appreciate every single one of you. So thank you all very, very much for support. You guys are the best, man. Backbone of this channel, dude. So thank you to everybody. To everybody else that cannot donate using a monetary value but still offers their time, their services, everything in between. Thank you guys so much for your support as well, man. It's always not about the monetary value. Although this is my full-time job, I understand that not everybody is able to contribute to the channel, but you guys contribute with the views, with the likes, with just hanging out, being great people. It's always fun to do these types of flights and just to hang out with you guys. So thank you everybody for joining today. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Again, a different airport, one that we don't always fly into with Frankfurt Hahn. Feel like that was a really great landing. 1,000 footers, 1,500 footers. I mean, doesn't get much perfect than that. Not too hard either. Nice soft arrival. Considering Ryanair, I would say a 190 into Stansted is a great landing. I'm going to leave you guys with some replays. We will be live again on Saturday. Yes, turn on notifications if you don't have one already. We'll be live again Saturday. Again, we're doing some Jet 2 holidays. So we're going to be in the Jet 2 holiday livery. We're going to be flying from Stansted down to Lanzarote. And it's about a 4 to 4.5 hour flight. So I'm really looking forward to that one. Should be a great stream on Saturday. If you guys do have a free Saturday and you're looking for a great flight to do, you want to join, let's make a little Congo line down to Lanzarote. I think it would be awesome. I will leave you guys with some replays and the outro song. Guys, have a great Thursday evening. Have an even better Friday. And I look forward to seeing you guys all on Saturday. Happy landings, my friends. Catch y'all soon. See ya! Flyboy dropping the $20 dono at the end. Not even a message attached to that. Just dropping the 20 bones. Flyboy, thank you very much, my man. Appreciate you, dude, as always. Thank you, man. I really hope I can see you at the expo, man.
I like contributing to the stream with my picky comments. Also, corned beef and cabbage is disgusting. This weekend, even though I'm not Irish, I'm going to drink like one.
C2A, thank you for the support as well, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you. I will see you all on Saturday, guys. See you.